gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Let me know if you can hear my voice. I think I got the volume turned up enough. Mic check, mic check. Let me know if you can hear my voice. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. I see good morning, but I don't see anybody thumbs up that they can hear my voice. Oh, I see. Yes, some more. Okay, I see some thumbs up. Hey, guys. I'm so glad everybody is here. You guys, make sure y'all share this live. Share this live. Share this live. We got a conversation to have this morning. I hope everybody enjoyed their Easter. Did you guys enjoy your Easter? Easter dinner, Easter eggs, Easter hunt, Easter chocolate, Easter candy. Did you get you some Easter church going on? Was church really good? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know, baby. Let us know. I'm closing some of these windows as we speak. Let us know. Did you enjoy Sunday? I remember as a time or two when I went to church on Easter Sunday, and boy, was it packed. Matter of fact, one Sunday I went to church, it was so packed that they split up Jay and I. They didn't even sit us together. They literally split us up. They had him on one row and had me on another row. That's just how crowded church was, which was crazy. That's just how crowded it was. She said, yes, I had a great Easter with the family. Okay, good. Did y'all cook or did somebody cook for you? I fortunately had my daughter-in-law and her mom, believe it or not, they cooked for us. It was really good. It was really good. So we had a great time. We went out of town. Y'all know I have been catching flights and doing road trips all this month. And then this month. Well, in a few days, y'all, we will be going on our sisterhood trip on Thursday, right? Let me look at the dates. I fly out on Thursday. Yes. Thursday morning, we fly out to Florida. So we will be doing our sisterhood trip, you guys. Our very first one. It's just a meet and greet. So it's not going to be a lot of us, but it's going to be, you know, it's going to be enough of us, okay? And we're going to enjoy ourselves, meet each other, love on each other, get a little bonding going on, have some fun, laughs, drinks, I'm sure. Yeah, we're going to have some fun or whatever, and we're going to come live and, say hey to you guys as a group. So that will be this Thursday. Oh my God, it's right around the corner. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. She said, I cooked and Easter was really good and relaxing. Yes, it was good and relaxing. I signed on a few times while I was with my family. And I saw that you guys was mentioning some itty bitties, some angry birds going in on Briana on Easter. And I'm like, girl, say it's not so. Please tell me y'all kidding, right? But I don't think y'all was kidding by the clips that I saw y'all drop in the group. Like, what? Who spends Easter Sunday hating on somebody else? Like, come on. I thought Easter was supposed to be the day that Jesus, he rose, right? He was risen, right? Why in the world would they take this day, Easter Sunday, to hate or bash on another individual? Please make it make sense. That means they wasn't around no family. Their kids probably didn't have no Easter egg hunt. They probably didn't cook, clean, bathe, wash their face, brush their teeth. I mean, nothing. Like, how in the world do you get up on Easter Sunday, right? Especially if you're supposed to love the Lord. How do you get up on Easter Sunday and go in and bashing somebody? How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you get up on Easter Sunday with your miserable ass and talk about somebody else? Unless you just want to let everybody know you're miserable. We're going to talk about that, okay? We're going to talk about that. She said, how do you go in on a child? Child, these are some miserable people. But we're going to talk about that, okay? We are absolutely going to talk about that. So, y'all, come on, dive on in. Dive on in, hit that thumbs up button. Where we at with the thumbs up? We're going to get right into this conversation. But before we do, let me just mention this right quick before we get into the conversation. Because as I was setting up my live, I noticed somebody that was live and I peeked in a little bit and I was like, you got to be kidding me. Okay. So I just want to mention that right quick and then I'm going to get straight into this live. Okay. I saw, somebody just sent me a tip. Thank you, Marlon, also known as Sip and Laugh. Thank you, baby girl, for the $5 tip. I do have my coffee link pinched up top and I do have a goal set for 10 orange super stickers. And I see I already got one. So thank you, Glenn. I appreciate you. So thank you guys for the tips and for liking this live stream. We're gonna get into it on this live stream, okay? We're gonna get into it. Before we get into what I want to talk about, I just want to mention this. It is laughable, you guys. I'm talking about absolutely laughable to see someone that came over to you because they were being dragged and mocked and dogged by a certain group of people. So they came running over to you for protection and even said that they know that Latruth is an abuser. This is what they said out of their own mouth. I know he's an abuser. I believe everything that Briana has said. Everything is what they said. I believe everything Briana said. He's still abusing her now. His whole family is an abuser. That is what Ashley Chat said. So to see her now dogging Briana, it's just so laughable because that just means, girl, when I tell you some of these people on here go where the wind blows, it's just like, in order to be accepted, and I know they're peeping this all together. They're like, oh, she's like, oh shit, Fee came over here and dogged out Bree, and she's getting all the views. So let me drag Bree the day after Easter and see if I can get some views. Because baby, when I tell you, y'all know I don't rock with Amber, right? Y'all know me and Amber don't rock or whatever, right? But one thing Amber said, I have to give her props on. She was right about that. She said that Ashley doesn't have content, and the only thing that she does is listen in on everybody else's live stream, right? She said that Ashley listened in on everybody's live stream and then run to her panel and talk about it. And when I tell you, she doesn't have nothing. She's so mad that they did not embrace her the way she wanted to be embraced. But why would they? Why would they? The girl came over here, told their secrets, told us what was going on. You understand what I'm saying? Ratted out those people, you know, and also said that she believes Briana. So I want to say this, but she's not the only one that has said that. Mrs. White has also told me that she believed that Robert abused her to some extent, is what she said, to a certain extent. But she said the reason why they are pissed at Briana is because she embarrassed Robert. Okay, she also told me, Miss White, also told me that that they had a back-end conversation with Robert about whether they should stop. And Robert told them, no, don't stop. Just don't talk about her appearance. Don't call her ugly. Don't say she has STDs, because if you say she has STDs, they're going to think that I have STDs as well. Okay? So with that being said, they are being driven off of what Robert wants. That's one, because he's telling them to do this. He's encouraging them to do this. He is praising them to do this, right? And it's so funny because Ashley came out this morning saying that Briana don't give a damn about us. She don't care nothing about us, and she using us. Using us how? Using us how? We are bloggers, and we're choosing to do what we want to do, okay? Listen, using us how? Using us how? I stopped supporting Briana almost a year ago now, and my money has increased. So using how? If I only receive money for supporting Briana, then why when I stopped supporting Briana, my check went up? When I was supporting Briana, the most I ever made was like almost $4,000. When I stopped supporting Briana, that's when my check went up. But then I decided to start back supporting Briana. So I support Briana now, right? And my check is the same as when I stopped supporting her. So how is she using us? Just because we see things that we want to speak about, now Ashley Chats wants to say that Briana is using us. Honey, when I tell you that girl just looking for a view, she don't give a damn where it come from. When I tell you she just need a view, when I tell you her 38,000 in subscribers has just stalled, hell, Amber even passing her ass. Amber catching up to her ass. Listen, people numbers move, right? Because YouTube recommends your channel to other people, and that's how you continue to grow, right? This chick is not growing at all. It's been 38.6 for 38 months, okay? Anyway, she's really just looking for a view. When I tell you the girl is looking for a view and she don't care how she get it. Do you know that Ashley chats do not get anybody in her chat except for her moderators unless she is talking about me, Sean, anybody on this that's in our behind our gates, or Briana, or now Briana. When I just heard this girl talking about Briana lied and this, that, and the other, Ashley, didn't you tell me that you believe everything Briana said? When I tell you this is a bona fide liar, when I tell you this is a bona fide clout chaser, and I put my right hand to God, this woman said this to me, not without me having to ask her, not without me encouraging her. This woman said she believes everything that Briana has said out her mouth about Robert. She said that, but she ain't the only one that said that. Trust me when I tell you, she's not the only one that believes Briana, okay? These people are clearly looking for views because they don't know how to make money, and they don't know how to get people to view it. And it don't even matter the views. Just because you make the views, I told y'all, just because you get the views don't mean it equals money. I showed y'all that. I showed y'all where I had 10,000 views and made $20. So don't sweat the numbers. Don't sweat the views, okay? All right? Anyway, we're going to get into this because this is absolutely ridiculous. She said, I wish they stopped saying Briana is forcing us to support her. They need a better punchline. Briana is not forcing us. Briana has said many times, I don't need y'all support. Don't support me. You know, you go ahead and do your thing. She's trying to abide by the court order, okay? Briana definitely not forcing me because y'all already know I'm going to say what I want to say on my panel, okay? How they going to say I dog Janelle and then turn around and say Briana is forcing me to support her? No one can force me to support them. I choose. I'm not going to go behind the scenes and be like, you want us to stop like Ms. White did when it came to Robert. You want us to stop? And he says no. And she goes back and tells the people, well, Robert said no, don't stop. Ms. White told me that, you guys. She told me that they asked him on the back end, and it wasn't just her. It was a group of them that asked Robert on the back end, does he want them to stop? And this is after the divorce. And Robert told them no. We're going to talk about why today, you guys. We're going to talk about why Latruth does not want them, his flying monkeys, to stop bashing Briana. That's what we're going to talk about today, okay? We are going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what's going on, because I'm pretty sure y'all see it as well, all right? So again, everybody, please thumbs up this video right quick. And before I get into it, I want y'all to see what's scrolling across the bottom. It says everything I say on this channel is allegedly, okay? This is commentary based on a public behavior, patterns, and online reactions, okay? I have to say that because, listen, my opinion is my opinion. This is not Briana's opinion. This is not Latruth's opinion. This is not nobody's opinion but mine, all right? We're going to break down exactly what happens when a narcissist pretends to move on, but their actions, their behaviors screams differently, okay? Scream otherwise, because we've seen that. We've heard for 2 years straight, almost 2 years straight, we heard, sign the papers, sign the papers. I don't want her. I don't want to sign the papers, sign the papers. I don't want her. I don't want to sign the papers, okay? We heard that. We heard sign the papers, I don't want her, for damn near, well, we know over a year, okay? Over a year, we heard sign the papers, I don't want her. We even heard that I've been wanting a divorce ever since year one. Have we not heard that? Raise your hand if you heard those words. I've been wanting a divorce ever since year one. Did we hear that? I'm making sure I'm drinking water and coffee. I got to drink my water and coffee. Okay, I see the hands. Okay. I don't want her, and I've been wanting a divorce ever since year one. If this man has been wanting a divorce ever since year one, can somebody please explain to me Why is he still hounding her? Why isn't he can't let her go? I mean, in the divorce decree says, move on, don't mention each other, don't post each other's children, okay? Don't encourage third party to get involved and drag the other person. Don't encourage it, okay? So that is what the divorce papers say. He's not supposed to be posting her. He's not supposed to be posting her other children. His family or third party is not supposed to be posting her or her other children. But do we see the violation that's going on? Yes, we do. We see that not only they are posting her and her other children, he is too. This man literally got up this morning and shared a post from 48 weeks ago. Do you know how long 48 weeks ago is? Well, it's motherfucking 2 years, okay? He posted a post from 2 years ago talking about his ex, which is Briana. Exactly. Deanne said the only content he has is drama. Exactly, but yet claims his name is not attached to drama and he don't want his name attached to drama. That's what he claimed. Oh, my brand is not drama. Your brand is only drama, but we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it, okay? He said he wanted a divorce. We all knew that was a damn lie, but when she gave him the divorce that he wanted, he can't let her go. We have heard, and I want y'all to correct me if I'm wrong, we have heard from Sierra that all he does is talk about Briana. We have heard from Sierra Mama Lily, all he does is talk about Briana. We have heard from his daughter Desharia, all he does is talk about Briana. And there's one other person that came out and said that they talked to him on the phone and all he talks about is Briana. How is it a man that wanted a divorce, signed the papers, and wanted a divorce, all he talks about is Briana? Who does that? How do you want a divorce, but your whole conversation, oh, she says, Toya said it too. So Toya said it too. So your whole conversation is about your ex. He comes online and his content is about his ex. It surrounds his ex. He has to have his ex in his commentary some type of way in order to get any type of motion. Any type of motion, he has to mention her. He has to include her children. He has to do throwbacks of their family. He has to do that in order to receive any type of motion. Let me post this right quick. Hold on. Let me show you something that this man did for clout. This is a pure example of this man using this for clout. Now, we all know they've been divorced ever since April or May of last year. Okay, hold on one second. Let me bring this up. What did I just do with it? Hold on. Okay. Well, I can't bring it up. Hold on, let me do it like this. Oh. So this is how you know that this man is using Briana for clout, okay? Briana or her children. He posts up a photo and says, my daughter reuniting with her siblings after the Christmas. But let me read the write-up that he wrote. Now, we know he can't stand Briana from the top of her head to the bottom of her damn feet. But this is what he wrote. My daughter reuniting with her siblings after the Christmas break is always such a joyful and heartwarming experience. The love and energy, listen to this, you guys. The love and energy we share as a family are unmatched. While her siblings may not be my biological children, they will forever hold a special place in my heart. We built a bond rooted in love, trust, and mutual respect, one that is truly unbreakable. Moments like these remind me that family is about more than blood. It's about the connection, care, and the love we choose to give one another. This is the bullshit this man wrote. Do you hear me? Do I need to read that again for the ones in the back? Let me do so. This is the clout chasing ass shit that this narcissist wrote, okay? He says, my daughter reuniting with her siblings after the Christmas break is always such a joyful and heartwarming experience. The love and energy we share as a family are unmatched. Right there alone tells you that this man missed his goddamn on family that he fumbled, okay? He says, while her siblings may not be my biological children. Now, this is coming from a man that says, I don't even want to be no fucking daddy. And this is also coming from a man that says, oh, the house is so quiet. I'm glad I don't have kids here. Y'all remember that? And this is also coming from a man that says, you don't want to keep having babies. You don't want to keep having, and this is coming from a man that goes around and say, I only got 2 kids. I only have 2 kids, and my baby mamas got 9 or 10 or 11 or whatever. I only got 2. But yet, he says here, and this is also coming from a man that says he wanted a divorce after year 1, okay? While her siblings may not be my biological children, they will forever hold a special place in my heart. We built a bond rooted in love, trust, and mutual respect, one that is truly unbreakable. Moments like these remind me that family is about more than blood. It's about the connection. Of course, the connection meaning he wants to stay connected to this family because he is clout chasing. He needs to clout chase Briana and her children to get a view, a like, a look, a love, or anything, a dime. He's clout chasing off of Briana or her children for money, okay? He ain't love these damn kids when he was with them, and he damn sure cannot say, you cannot sit here and say you love somebody's children and you hate them. He said he wished these kids, excuse me. He said he wished their mother burned in hell, okay? He wants Briana to burn in hell, but he loves her kids. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Do you hear me? Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. You don't want my mama to burn in hell, but you want to post and get views off of me, okay? We build a bond rooted in love, trust, and mutual respect, one that is truly unbreakable. Moments like these remind me that family is about more than blood. It's about connection, care, and the love we choose to give one another. Now, this is after sticking the camera in the kid's face as they was exiting the car when the father dropped the kids off. The father don't want no problems. He's 70-something years old. He don't want no problems. He pulled up in his car to drop the kids off, and this nigga had a camera in their face. Why? Because he wants clout. He wants motion. He wants that. And these kids was not taught to hate. These kids was not taught to disrespect. So, of course, they're not going to disrespect his clout-chasing ass bomb. They're not going to disrespect him. They're going to show him respect because that's what their mother has taught them. They're going to be kind and gentle because that's what their mother has taught them. They're going to show this nigga grace because that's what their mother has taught them. And they knew he had a camera in their damn face. This is the day that he walked in the store. He followed her kids in the store because the kids was going in the store anyway. He followed them in the store. He bought Momo something and didn't buy them shit, but yet have the nerve to come out here and post a fucking picture on his channel and says, while her siblings may not be my biological children, they will forever hold a special place in my heart. If they are will forever hold a place in his heart, when he bought Momo that cheap ass toy, he would have bought them a cheap ass toy too. Do you know a cheap toy can be $4.99? If he loved Joshua, Lauren, and Isaiah, he would have bought them a $4.99 toy as well. Do you hear me? He don't give a flying fuck about her children. The only thing her kids are good for is a view, a like, and comment on his fucking page. He used her children the same way he used his own 17-year-old daughter and her child. For likes, views, and comments. He don't give no damn about those children at all, okay? Okay? There's no way you would tell a mother, I want you to burn in hell, but you love her offsprings, her kids, her children. It's just not true. And if you believe that, then, honey, let me sell you something, okay? Let me sell you something. He is a clout chaser. He wants to put them on video so he can upload that shit on his page, okay? He uploaded Desharia and the baby yesterday, knowing that him and Desharia are on the outs. Him and Desharia are on the outs. But he uploaded a picture of Desharia yesterday because he wants people to think that they done smooth things over while his baby is still hurting and crying. How do we know? Well, because his baby, anyway, we just know. We know for sure, okay? We know for sure. A lot of people sent her cash apps and she responded, okay? A lot of people reached out to her and she responded. Trust and believe. The only thing this man does is threaten people. He threatened his baby mamas and he threatened his own child. I'm going to say it again. He threatened his baby mama and he threatened his own children. He threatens them. That's it. That's all. Okay? But anyway, let's get into this story. Let's get into it because I just wanted to put that up, this old clout chasing asshole. And I'm putting this up also to show you this man is not supposed to be mentioning her at all. Let me show you something else that he just posted today, and then we're going to get into it. I know y'all like, God damn it, Amoira, let's get into it. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. But let me just show you what he posted, a throwback from 48 months ago. Now, again, this man is not supposed to be posting Briana, okay? He's not supposed to be posting Briana. He knows that. The courts knows that, but he thinks that Briana is stupid or dumb or whatever the case, right? So this is what he posted 3 hours ago on his page. In my opinion, I believe that he wants to be locked up or found in contempt at this point, just so he can probably try to blame Briana for that as well. But he posted, my ex tried to embarrass me in front of her girls, saying I have a shrimp. She was pissed when they all disagreed. This was done when you click on the damn post. It was done 48 months ago. 48 months ago. Excuse me, not months, weeks. Did I say months? 49 weeks ago. 49 weeks ago, this was done when they was going through their ordeal. The judge told him, do not post this type of shit. Stop talking about it. Yes, he did say the judge liked him. We heard that. He said the judge liked him, the police officers like him, and that he can never get in trouble, is what he said, okay? But yet he's still talking about Briana and the things that went on during their divorce. He's still posting it on his page, okay? So I would encourage anybody that's in contact with Briana, and this one says, anybody that's in contact with Briana, show this. And this is how he tried to play it off because he's a manipulator. He put on here, who's coming to my next comedy show? I only speak the truth, and we all know the raw truth be funny as fuck. That's his way of trying to play it off and tell the judge this is just comedy. He tries to slick do shit and then try to call it comedy, okay? This is what he's doing. So if anybody is in contact with Briana, take these receipts and send them to Briana, okay? So she can take it to her damn lawyer. Get his ass. Get him. All the shit he's doing. And if you see more, because I don't catch it all, if you see more, send it to her. Send it to her. Send it to her on IG or whatever. Just send it to her, okay? Now, let me get this nigga off my screen right quick before I scream. Hold on. This is the one that he posted about his daughter Anyway, let's go on. We're going to talk about the flying monkeys. We're going to talk about how he's encouraging people to drag her, okay? The uppers, the lupox, the now fishy, the lattes, the harmony churches, the whoever else is dragging her. It's quite a few of them now, and he is encouraging all of it. How is he encouraging it? He tells them, keep up doing the good job. He just said the other night, I can't stop them from saying anything. I can't stop them from doing anything, but he can. You want to know why? He came out after Retta called his daughter a bitch, after Retta chewed his daughter out up and down. He came out and said on the video, have some type of tact when you're talking about children. I mean, if you're going to talk about them, have some type of tact. He didn't like what Retta said about his daughter at all. Okay? He didn't like it at all. He didn't like it because it makes him look bad. Some of his real supporters, not these fake ass bitches on YouTube that's just looking for a dollar. I'm saying his real supporters, right? Some of his real supporters on Facebook told him that the shit that Retta and his sister said on YouTube was out of line, okay? They told him, his real supporters told him, you are out of line for not correcting them bitches, for calling your daughter bitches and talking between their legs. Okay? His real supporters, not fake ass Retta. Now, I don't know if y'all heard this, but Retta and all of those people on YouTube, all the content creators on YouTube, y'all listen to this. I need y'all to lean in for this one. I need y'all to lean in for this one. You hear me? From Retta to Amber to Creisha to several others, and y'all can put them in the chat if y'all want to. They have publicly announced they do not support Latruth. They have publicly announced they do not support Latruth. They said, I don't support Latruth, but da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, they may be saying that they don't support Latruth because I stopped supporting Briana. But I had a reason to stop supporting Briana, right? When I did, it was because we had an issue, okay? She disrespected me, and I didn't like that shit, okay? So I had a reason to stop supporting Briana. They don't have no reason to stop supporting Latruth. The reason why they said they don't support him is because they don't want to feel like their supporters are only supporting them because of the truth, okay? They know that that is how they built their platform off of Latruth supporters, but they want to feel like those supporters are theirs, like exclusive to them. But we know they're not. We know they all share supporters over there, and it's really because of the Latruth situation. But they tried to denounce support for Latruth because they saw me denounce support for Briana. Okay? But I had reasons. I wouldn't have never denounced my support for Briana had Briana and I not got into it. Well, I guess if you call it got into it, but had our issue, okay? Had our spat, whatever. Anyway, nevertheless, now they're saying they don't support Latruth. Now they say they don't support Latruth, right? They don't support Latruth, but they drag and bash his ex. Now, one of the young ladies on Facebook, and I'm going to give her a shout out. Her name is, let me tell you. Her name is, I want to make sure I say it right. I want to say it's, hold on, God dang it. What is your name? I thought I started following her. Hold on, let me tell you her name. God dang it. I want to say Kamel. Is it Kamel? I think I just got it wrong. I thought I started following her. I didn't know she was a content creator, though. Is her name? Write the name in the chat, you guys, if y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to say it's Kamel. Yeah. What's her page name on Facebook? I want to pull it up right quick because I want to read what she wrote. Because, baby, she's spot on. Do anybody, let me just put that in there. Oh, here you go, right here. Here she go. Hold on, let me follow you. I thought I was following you, sweetheart. No, that ain't her. Wait a minute, is it? No, this ain't her. Wait a minute, is this her? She posted something. Oh, yeah, this is her. This is her. This is her. Okay. Now, Camille, I'm not trying to put you on, is it Camille? If you're in here, I'm not trying to put you on blast. I'm not trying to put your page on blast, but it seems like they done already got you, baby. They seem like they done already came and start disturbing your peace. So I hope this doesn't draw any more bad publicity to your page. Oh, there you go. Camille, am I saying your name right? Is it Camille? It's Kim L. Kim L. Okay, thank you, Kim L. Kim L. Thank you, baby. All right, so she wrote something on her Facebook page, baby, that I gotta read to y'all, honey, because it's spot on, right? She talked about the fake pages in her comments, so they must have already found her, okay? She said, fake pages in my comments, you got it wrong. Go to YouTube and you will see how everyone is lying on him for money. She said, me goes to YouTube and this is what I've gathered. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. She's saying fake page in my comments telling her you got it wrong. Go to YouTube and you will see how everyone is lying on him for money. Then she goes to this page. She says, me goes to YouTube and this is what I've gathered. Them, free robber. Her, she signed the papers. Him, Mr. I filed first, but found every reason to hold up signing the papers. Exactly, right? Them, she's using his name for clout. Drop his name. Her, she dropped his damn name, right? Him, stop posting my daughter. Her, well, she stopped posting his daughter. Him, he still posts her and her children. Them, she still wants him. Her, she moved on, created a new family. Him, I hate you more, drop it low, up at midnight, dropping diss tracks mentioning her and her children. Them, we're supporting RH and we just want her to move on. Her, long gone. Them, her and Jonelle this, her and Jonelle that. Me, but I thought it was all about her leaving Robert alone. Why are they focused on her new situation? Them calling her sponsors, calling her manager team, calling her collaborators, news stations, etc. She's a liar. Her, she goes silent. Him and them, her new babies look like turtles. Her, she comes out and defend her children. Them, speaking on her life every second of the day, but then when she comes out and speak about it, she's a crash out. Jonelle getting movie roles, more brand deals, pushed her and all the babies in a position to win. Them, oh no, let's call the agents. We got to stop this. Let's call the producers, the brands. We got to stop his money. Is this really about supporting RH or just hating on Bree? Hating on Bree. They hate Bree. They absolutely hate Bree. Why do they hate Bree? Why do they hate Bree? Well, they hate Bree because she's moved on and didn't skip a beat. Okay? They hate Bree because Bree moved on and her glow up was loud, honey. She did not stop one beat. They thought that her dropping the name, her not mentioning him, her moving on was going to make her fail. That's what they thought because they really believed his bullshit. They believed that he was the motion. And we told them, honey, I screamed it to the highest mountain. They couldn't stand it. They wanted me to shut the fuck up, Amoira, please stop talking. Stop talking, Amoira, please. Leave this alone, Amoira. Go spend time with your grandkids, honey. I can spend time with my grandkids and call you hoes out at the same motherfucking time. How about that? How about that? I can see my grandkids, my kids, love on my husband, everything, and still call you hoes for what y'all are. Okay? You are bitter. You are miserable, and we're going to talk about it, okay? He claimed he wanted a divorce. We heard, sign the papers. I don't want you. Leave me alone. Sign the papers for a very long time. Ever since the divorce, what have we seen? Ever since the divorce, this man has been bitter. He has been miserable. He has been after her. He consistently talks about her. He inserts herself in her new business that don't have a motherfucking thing to do with him. Okay? He wants to keep her name circulating around his circle. He wants to keep Bree name attached to him. Latruth and Briana, Latruth and Briana, Latruth and Briana. She wants to be disconnected from this lame asshole, but he doesn't. He don't want to be disconnected from her. He knows that if he told his flying ass monkeys, don't put my name in the same sentence with hers, meaning that you can't even say she lied on the truth or she lied. Don't even, if you support me, don't even mention her. Stop blowing her up. If he told them that, honey, he would die out completely. He would shrivel up like a prune and die out completely. So he needs his name to continue to be circulating with her name. He needs her name to continue to be circulating with his name. That's the only thing that gives him any motion. No one checks for this lame ass nigga. Nobody. It ain't no producers checking for him. You know, listen, let me tell you something. As a content creator, if you're out here long enough, people invite you to come on different events with them. They say, Latruth, or whoever, whatever content creator, come be a guest at my show. Come be a guest on my panel. Come be a guest here. Come be a guest there. They offer you different opportunities to do these meet and greets with all these content creators. This nigga ain't been invited no damn where. Now, when they had these, what do you call these PRs? I think they were called PR managers or whatever. They were getting them gigs here and gigs there, right? Where is the PR manager that put him on and said, Robert is now a part of our team? What the hell happened to all of that shit, huh? What happened to all of that? That shit blew up in smoke when people start seeing how this nigga move. They saw how he moved, okay? But this dude don't get invited to nothing because people know he's lame. He's a lame ass hurt puppy that consistently talks about his ex. This nigga can't get over his ex, okay? Reason why he can't get over her, we're going to talk about it in a minute. But it's mainly because she moved on and she glowed and continued to glow up. Her glow up spoke loud and he doesn't like it. She went up and he went down. Why? Because he disconnected from Briana, which tells you what? Briana was the motion in that relationship and she's the motion outside of the relationship, okay? Let's just talk about it for a minute. Am I right or am I wrong? She was the motion while she was in the marriage. She was the motion. The reason why people clicked on their skits was because of Briana. Not because of him, because if that was the case, then why they ain't clicking on the skits that he do with all these other college dorm girls that he go out and mess with? If this man really didn't want to be with Briana, why does he follow her? Why he can't stop watching her? Why he can't stop mentioning her? Why can't he let this shit die? The reason why this shit is even still something, because he said, oh no, I want to put it out. I was lied on. How many times are you going to say it? If it's true that you was lied on, how many times are you going to say that? How many times are you going to say that? Is he stressing over the lie he claimed Sierra put on him? Because Sierra said the same thing, that you beat her ass with a belt, that you stomped on her with your motherfucking boots, that you threw chicken tenders in her face. Why he's not worrying about who Sierra sleeps with? He ain't worried about what goes up in her cooch. He ain't got people breaking her every move down. Why? Because he wants to see Briana suffer. He wants to see Briana suffer. That's what it is. Because why he's suffering? He's suffering. And he wants Briana to suffer. If this man didn't really want her, like he claimed, why can't he stop watching her? Why can't he stop mentioning her? This is just a pure example of a classic narcissist discard. They walk away, but they still want to control you. They want to control you. They want to say, no, you need to do it this way and this way only. Do it my way. And he can't control her no more, and he's mad as hell. And when they can't control you anymore, what do? They send backup. They go get their flying ass monkeys. And here come the flying motherfucking monkeys. They activate, and they're going to stay activated until Briana get a TPU, how you call it? A temporary restraining order, a TPO on these mugs. Because we're going to talk about that too. We're going to talk about that as well, because what they are doing is illegal. It is not what I do. I talk and I cuss and I talk shit. I hurt their feelings. They don't like that. They don't like when I hurt their feelings by cussing them out and calling them hoes and bitches and talk about they single moms with no motherfucking baby daddies in sight, broke, busted, project kids, Section 8 motherfuckers. They don't like when I call them low lives and talk about, the real shit. But what I don't do is I don't call nobody job. I don't tag them. I don't get in their live streams. I'm not sending them emails. I'm not contacting nobody that has potentially employed them. I'm not doing none of that. I don't do that shit, you guys. Why? Because it's illegal. It is illegal. It is illegal to call somebody's employer or potential employer with the hopes of trying to ruin their finances. That's illegal. That's what they're not understanding. What Upper is doing, contacting the family and contacting the potential jobs, is illegal. Her rapey, bad body built, ugly ass, lying motherfucking on your goddamn kids ass bitch is making illegal moves. And then coming back on her platform and talking about it. It is illegal. The fact that she's contacting Briana's school, I have proof of it. She called the university trying to ask that Briana get a master's degree. That is stalking and harassment. Briana can go down to the courtroom today and ask the judge for a TPO on Brittany Jackson that lives, I ain't even gonna say all that, but y'all know whatever. She can literally get a TPO put on her. She can get a TPO on Fishy for talking about her children. Okay? I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling you, I had to pay a fucking lawyer $5,000, so I ask questions, okay? I ask a lot of questions. What I do is not criminal. What they do is criminal. They can actually get in trouble for that. Now let me be real. Not all of them do criminal shit. When you just keep it surface level, just talking is not criminal. But when you start reaching out to employers, reaching out to family members, reaching out to universities that they went to, that is criminal. With the intent, listen here, with the intent to harass, that is criminal. With the intent to harass, that is criminal. She got Briana removed off a panel. That is criminal. And she bragged about it. To be honest, she can have Upper a TPO right away, and her ass will not be able to mention shit about Briana no more in life. And so can Jonelle. So can Jonelle. Because what they're doing is not right. Coming out here and talking about Jonelle, saying what they feel that Jonelle did, that's one thing, you guys. I'm just going to be honest. I know y'all don't like to hear it, but them talking about Jonelle is one thing. They can call Jonelle a deadbeat, can call him an abuser every day for the rest of their life. They could do that, right? If, unless he says is defaming, but then he would have to prove that. But what they can't do, they can't harass his employers, and that's what they're doing. It's a secret group that we have where they actually, she's anonymous, Upper is anonymous. How we know? Well, somebody in the group told us, okay? She is telling people to attack Jonelle's employer, okay? His new employer. He just got picked up for the main role in Country Wayne skits. And Brittany Jackson has sent people out to attack his employer. All right? That is criminal. Jonelle can file charges and Briana can file charges against her, against that woman. Against that woman, that bitter, fucking fatherless child-ass woman, okay? She's really bitter because I heard it's because her baby daddies follow Briana. So she's jealous because her baby daddy never wiped her ass, okay? Never gave her a ring or anything. He just shot babies up in her and she's mad, okay? Because all she get is child support. That's it, that's all. But this lady lied and said that Briana, along with the supporters of Briana, threatened to murk her children. Threatened to murk her children, and her sorry ass fucking baby daddy. Okay? So Jonelle and Bree could actually file TPO charges on them and tell the judge that they are reaching out to family members, universities, jobs with the intent, you have to say, with the intent to harass, intimidate, and stop your finances. That's what they are trying to do. Stop your capabilities of providing for your children. Hello, hello. They are maliciously attacking you to stop your capability for financing and providing for your children. For your children. Jonelle and Bree can take them to court. They have reached out to your employers, encouraging people to reach out to your employers. That is illegal. I'm telling you what the lawyer has told me, okay? So call the judge and let them know. Anyway, moving right along, they both have a case because they are attacking their employers. Talking about them is one thing. Going after their work, and every time a supporter do it, they need to tell them that they were sent by the content creators. They were sent by the content creators, okay? The one that was online, on recording, bragging. The one that I sent to exclusive, bragging about contacting the university. She did it online. She did it online. And she bragged about getting Briana taken off of the panel, which cost Briana a lot of money. A lot of money. Okay? Anyway, moving right along. Just thought I'd drop them little gems right there, baby. You hear me? Anyway, let's move. So anyway, where are we? Where are we? Oh, let's talk about the flying monkeys. The flying monkeys are people who the narcissists manipulate into doing their dirty work. Okay? They spread lies, they attack, and they harass the target. That is what flying monkeys is, if anyone did not know. All right? Flying monkeys, again, are an audience of people who the narcissists manipulate, how they manipulate them. So let's go back to what internet sister told us. She said when he came out with tubes up his nose and talking about his cancer, she felt bad for him. She said, I'm going to read my question. Hold on. Where's your question? Where's your question? You may have to write it again. I don't see you. Oh, right here? Amoira, I have a question. Why do his supporters keep saying Bree going to jail? Does she have a case against her? When did I miss this? No, Bree is not going to jail, and Bree does not have a case against her. He filed for contempt, but Bree is not in contempt, but he is. Let me just say it like this, Kay. Every hole that is being dug, they just better be careful. That's all I'm going to say. People can dig dig hugs. People can dig holes, and other people can fall into them, okay? All right. They said I was going to jail. They said I was going to be cavity searched, and I was going to be taken away in cuffs. Remember that? Hey, baby. You remember that? Y'all remember that? They said I was a fugitive against the law. Y'all remember that? They lie. They just spread rumors and they lie. They just do that because they want to entice the followers to keep following them. They just don't want the followers to think, God damn it, they've been lying this whole time, because they have been lying. They have been lying. Okay? I'm not going to say everything they say out of their mouth is a lie, but a lot of the stuff they say out of their mouth is a lie. It is a lie. All right? Somebody else told me to read a question. Who else told me to read a question? Was it just you, Kane? I think it was just you. Oh, yeah, it was you. Okay. So, but people dig holes all the time and other people fall right into them. They dug a hole from Briana from the get-go, right? They dug a hole. They said they wanted her back working a 9 to 5. But who out there doing Lyft? Briana ain't out doing Lyft. Briana's still on the internet making money. She ain't doing Lyft. She ain't doing none of that, right? They dug a hole to end her platform, and they end up ending his. They screwed him. They screwed Latruth by trying to go after Bree. Make that make sense. Anyway, like I said, a flying monkey is people who narcissists manipulate into doing their dirty work. They spread lies, attacking or harass the target. Okay, that's what they do. Latruth has encouraged this. He encouraged his supporters to bash Bree and her new man. How? How? Well, by liking and reposting their content on his page, by praising them and shouting them out, saying, keep doing God's work. We've heard that. Keep doing God's work. Keep breaking down the truth. He called them the truth tellers, okay? He created an environment where people felt safe and felt rewarded for attacking her. How did they feel rewarded? Well, for being shot out. You know, at one time they was fighting over a shout out. He ain't call me out. He ain't shout me out. Why he ain't shout me out? Why can't I get a shout out? You understand what I'm saying? They were literally fighting each other. When Fingers was in charge of them, right? When she was running, before she started running the Truth in the Club page, and she was just running the Sage page or whatever. When she was just running the Sage page, she recruited a bunch of illiterate dummies to go after Bree by posting their stuff on the page. So they welcomed their stuff being posted on the page. They literally would be fighting amongst each other, like, why she ain't post mine? Why mine didn't make the page? Why mine didn't make the page, right? So Fingers was running it when she was on Sage. Now she's running it on the Truth and the Fan Club, or whatever you call that, the Truth, the Fan Club, the Truth, or whatever. She's over there now doing that because she's a jealous-hearted, evil-ass bitch. Lonely-ass, miserable-ass bitch that want a man that don't want her. She want this man, but he still want his ex-wife. So she's out there, got to fake the funk like she's with some other man trying to make him jealous, and he don't give no fucks. He don't even give no fucks that she's out running around pretending like she's talking to a whole nother man. He don't give no fucks, okay? Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. Hold on. Let me drink my water. Y'all saying that they mad at the GoFundMe. We're going to get to that in a minute. Let me read this super chat. Thank you so much, Woman of Purpose. She said, everyone over there is a flying monkey. These people are sick. I've never seen anything like it. Shaking my head. It's sad that people are this effing miserable. Love y'all, sisters. Love you back, baby. We love you back. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. All right. Where we at? So he gives them likes. He reposts their content. He shouts them out. He shouts out the people that drank her. Have you noticed he ain't shouting no motherfucking other content creator out that's doing anything else? If you ain't dragging Bree, you see Sweet Mom don't get no shout out no more. He don't give a fuck about Sweet Mom. Y'all name him down in the comments for me, please. He don't give a fuck about Sweet Mom. He don't give a fuck about Amber. Don't get no shout outs no more. Who's not dragged, even though Amber has jumped back on the train and dragging Bree. Y'all name the ones that no longer drags Bree that he don't give no fucks about. Now, what's his name? Pissy has stopped dragging Bree, and he didn't shout out Pissy, but he may start back shouting out Pissy because Pissy just started back shouting her out. Okay, who else that he used to shout out, but he don't get him no fucks no more? He don't shout them out no more because they are no longer dragging Bree. Anybody? Y'all name them in the comments for me. I know Sweet Mom don't get no motherfucking shout out, but if she goes back to dragging Bree, honey, he got you, girl. He got you. You'll be the top on his list, okay? Y'all name them. Name them for me. Who are the ones? Who was the internet mama? What was her name? I can't think of it. Val with Cal. Val with Cal don't get, man, she ain't got a shout out in so goddamn long. I don't know what. And that was his whole mama. That was his whole mama. When that lady used to shout him out, he used to shout her out and share her shit. She said once Toya stopped dragging Bree, he discarded her, and that's his own sister. That's right. He discarded his sister. He discarded Val with Cal. He discarded Sweet Mom. Who else, y'all? Who else did this Negro discard after they stopped shouting, after they stopped dragging Briana? Who else, y'all? Anybody? Anybody? I know it's got to be more than just those three. It got to be that. Kevin, yep, he don't say shit. Well, I think he's still, super fans, he don't shout them out no more. He don't shout them out no more. Who else? She said he discarded Kevin. I don't think he discarded Kevin because I think I seen something with him the other day. Break Room and Ashley, yep, Break Room and Ashley. Anybody that stopped dragging Bree, he don't give a fuck about them no more. He only gives shout outs to those that drag Bree. Of all the content creators on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, he only shout out and share people content that drags his ex-wife. He only shares content with people that drags his ex-wife. Okay, you gotta drag Bree if you want to shout out from Latruth. Okay, if you ain't dragging Bree, it's double fuck you. Even Chatty Catty don't do no, that I know of. Chatty Catty don't do no lives on him no more, or on Briana no more. Chatty Catty don't do it. Do you hear him calling out Chatty Catty? He don't call out Chatty Catty. He don't call out them. He don't call out Sean. He don't do that because they are no longer a part of the Flying Monkey crew. You got to be a flying monkey to get a shout out, okay? Right? He created an environment where people feel rewarded for attacking her. How do they feel rewarded? Well, they get a shout out, or they used to get their videos posted on his fucking wrinkled finger ass, bitch ass, sorry pussy ass girlfriend page, okay? Okay, I don't even know if she still have the page up because her ass was gonna be next with a goddamn TPO weird ass bitch. Anyway, and also, mind you, they never go after the baby mama number one. They don't go after baby. Let me just say it like this. I ain't gonna say never. They don't go after the baby mama number one as hard as they go after baby mama number two. Why is that, y'all? Because she's not a perceived threat. She don't make him look bad. He came out there and said he put her on. We know he didn't put Sierra on. He said he made every woman he with a millionaire. Well, honey, we seen Sierra beg, shake a can, fucking for what, 2 years? We seen her come out here and ask for 8 cents for a meal or a hotel stay. We seen her out here. So she's not a threat. She's not a threat, okay? She didn't disconnect from him and his income went down. Briana did. When Briana disconnected from Robert, or he disconnected from her, however you want to flip it or turn it, he lost. She was no longer aiding him. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Oh shit. Jay. Baby, I left the fucking stove on. Y'all smell the burning? I smell it now.
I did not. I mean, that's so down when you went
Oh
to
shit, I'm so sorry. Can you open the door? I just start smelling. Oh my God. I am so sorry. I forgot I fucking put the pot on. Man, you might have to boil someone in. No, to get that smell out, you gotta boil that in. Thank you. I'll be off in a minute. That is so my fault. Hi, everybody in the house, can y'all smell that shit? Oh my God. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Y'all, I am so sorry. I fucking put a pot on, y'all. That's what I get. I am so sorry. Did y'all hear me? Oh, shit. Listen. She said, you okay, Amoira? Yes. I started smelling burning, and I'm like, oh, my God, I forgot Jay had left, and I left us. Oh, my God, y'all. Oh, anyway, child. I start smelling burning, and I'm like, what in the hell? All right, anyway, let's continue. She said, I'm more mute because you know the haters screen recording. It's okay, girl. Let me tell you one thing about Amoira. I ain't got no motherfucking shame in my game, and they should know that by now, okay? I don't care. Nothing. She said, what she said? She said, wait a minute. She said, this is why I love Amoira. She keeps shit unedited, real, and no matter what's going on, she don't hide it. I don't, Monica, you said that. And that is so true. These people, I don't care what these, listen. I ain't no fake. I'm for real, for real. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I ain't got shit to hide. That's why these motherfuckers can't stand me. That's why they can't stand me, because not a motherfucking thing that they say bothers me. It bothers they fucking asses. You hear me? Shit, I live, shit happens. Shit happens, you know? Yes, I put a stove on. It's just boiling water. It's just, it's boiling water with lemon in it. I had lemon in it because, let me just tell y'all right quick, and we're going to get back to the subject. My daughter and my son-in-law went and ate Mediterranean food, okay? The Indian shit. And if you ever ate Indian food, it is loud. It's full of onions or whatever. So they had the whole house smelling like Mediterranean. I don't even know if it's called Mediterranean, but Indian food and onions. And oh, it was just so loud and it was so strong. And I was like, just like, God dang, let me air it out. So I went and got some lemons and cut it up and put it in some boiling water, but I forgot I had it on, so I didn't burn that. So now I got my husband Jay about to boil some more water with lemon in it to get that burnt smell out the house. Okay. So anyway, yeah, that curry, onions. I don't know if y'all ever bought that, but it's disgusting. Okay. She said, you need your show or podcast. Yeah, I do need a show. She said that Indian food stink. It does. I don't know if you ever ordered it on DoorDash or whatever, but it smells, okay? It really, really smells a lot. Like it is loud, okay? Very, very loud. She said onions and curry and other strong spices. I love Indian food. I don't like the way it smells, so I wouldn't be able to eat it because I don't like the way it smells. If you've never had it around you, it smells loud. It reeks. It's onions. It's oh my God, it's an awful smell. But boiling onions will get it. I mean, not boiling onions, boiling lemons will get that smell out. And that's what I was doing. But I forgot. And you know what? I said I was gonna turn it off when my intro went off, but I didn't. I forgot about it. But anyway, Jay got it. You know, Jay to the rescue. You know, Jay to the rescue, baby. Okay. All right, let me read a couple of your comments and I'm gonna get right back into it. She said Fishy is not doing anything but recycling Amoira's content. She do not have any information on Bree. She does not have any information on Bree. She lied to these people. She's only regurgitating shit that I done said, and she's doing it to try to like throw it back in my face. But y'all know I stand on whatever I said. If I said it, I said it. And if I said it at the time, I meant that shit at the time. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't take anything back. I don't take what I said back. And that's what she thought. She thought I was going to backpedal like her bitch ass. While she going over there telling people she didn't know this and she didn't know that. She knew shit. She sitting up here acting like we twisted her and to try to get her to think one way, like we lied to her. Bitch, please, we didn't even tell your loudmouth gizzard ass to come on over here. But anyway, we ain't even talking about her. She's so irrelevant. The only thing that she's doing is regurgitating my information. She's just trying to figure out how to make $8,000 a month, okay? She's trying to figure out how to make an $8,000 check. So she says, well, I could just go over and repeat everything Amoira said and see if I can make $8,000. Let me play her videos because everybody really loved the sound of Amoira's voice. People don't like that raspy ass motherfucking voice that she have going on over there. They want to hear me. So they pull up to her lives to hear me, my voice. They don't pull up to her lives to hear her ass. They couldn't stand her ass when she was over here, and they can't stand her ass over there. They only pull up when she is playing my live streams, okay? She has to play me to get fucking views. Why? Because I'm the motherfucking clout when it comes to between her and I. She ain't shit. Anyway, let's continue. Because this ain't even about her ass, okay? Well, it is about her too, because she is a flying monkey now. She's a flying monkey. She is definitely a flying monkey, and that's why Ashley Chance is like, ooh, let me do what Felicia did. Let me go over there and do what Felicia did so I can make some money, okay? Okay? She said, drop a teaspoon of vanilla with cinnamon and let it simmer on the stove. It will make your house smell like apple pie. We do that when we cook it. Ooh, I should tell Jay to do that. Let me tell Jay to do it right quick. Jay will be like, Amoira, hold on. I'm going to see if he will without cussing me out. Yep, she's added to the list of flying monkeys. Hey, babe. Are you boiling a lemon? Oh, so you're not even in the kitchen? Well, one of the supporters said if you put like a drop of vanilla and cinnamon in the pot, it will make your house smell like apple pie. Yeah, just a little bit, not a whole lot. I say do it with the lemon, so it'll take the smell out. Okay, thank you. All right, bye. All right, that's pretty cool. He didn't cuss me out. All right, so anyway. So the flying monkeys, they're not going after baby mama number one because she is not a threat. She's not successful. She does not have a fabulous public relationship. She's not glowing like Briana is what I'm trying to say. If she was in her bag like Briana is, because she came out and told about the abuse that he did to her as well, but they ain't dragging her all up and down social media. They ain't watching every piece of her life. They're only watching every piece of Brianna's life because Briana comes out and make this shit look easy, okay? Briana can come out and dance with her kids for 5 seconds and get 10 million views, and they're like, what the fuck, okay? And she can make a bag by coming out and working for 1 minute a day. She can literally come out here for 60 seconds out of the day and make more money than these broke, busted individuals, these miserable assholes that's talking about her every single day. And not just talking about her, but bashing her, degrading her. Shit that happened 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, okay? Shit that happened that she's trying to move on from and heal from. They mad because okay, listen to this. We're going to get there. 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 We're going to get there, okay? Narcissists only feel threatened by who survived and thrived without them. Did y'all hear me? Let me say that again. Narcissists only feel threatened by those who survived and thrived without them. If they ain't thriving, if Briana right now was broke, busted, and disgusted, he'd be happy than a motherfucker. He wouldn't even mention her name no more. He wouldn't even want people to know that they were even together because he was embarrassed as fuck when people found out that Sierra was his baby mama. He was embarrassed by that. The reason why he wants to stay attached right now to Briana is because she's surviving and thriving without his ass. She's the motion, y'all. She's the motion. And he want to ride her wave. That's it. That's all. He's riding her wave. He's mad. Did y'all hear him one day? He came out and said, she's not the one that rap. She ain't the one that act. She ain't the one that sing. She ain't the one that do this, and she ain't the one that do that. He feels that she has no talent. So how the hell is she more successful than him? That is how a narcissist thinks. How are you more successful than me when I'm the talented one, not you? He looks at himself as talented, even though we look at the shit as lame, as boring. The nigga about to be 49 years old, or 59, one of them, or whatever, and still doing the same shit his ass was doing 17 years ago when he came on the scenes. He trying to still live in the past. Honey, people evolve with time, but not him. This nigga should be a producer by now. He should be casting people by now. He's not. He's still a lame ass, jumping out the bushes wearing a Superman fucking suit ass, lame ass nigga is what he is. Okay? So, narcissists feel threatened by those who survive and thrive without them. That is why he's not and don't have his flying monkeys going after Sierra. He don't give no fucks about Sierra. He don't care what Sierra says, because Sierra ain't thriving. He like, girl, you a waste. You a waste. But as Sierra said, worse shit that went on than Bree. Bree said, I ain't calling you a beater. I ain't saying you a woman beater. I'm just saying you drug my ass. I'm just saying you put your hand around my neck. I'm saying you kicked me in my back. But I'm not saying that you are a woman beater. I'm saying it's more emotional than it is physical. But Sierra said, nigga, you beat her with a belt with your lame fucking ass. You stomped on her with your boot. You whooped her with a belt and stomped on her with your boots. She turned around and offered her backside to you because she didn't even want you to whoop her while she was pregnant. Your lame punk ass beat a woman while she was pregnant. Now, don't you think that this man would be out here mad as hell if Sierra lied on him? Don't you think he would be out here saying, I ain't never hit that woman with no belt. I ain't never kicked her with no boot. I ain't never hit no woman in the face with no chicken. She's lying, she's lying, she's lying. No, he ain't saying that because he's not bothered by it. Why? Because she's lame. She's lame like he is. She's not thriving. So he's like, yeah, okay, whatever. What she said was louder. Don't you think what she said would have ruined him more than what Briana said? Briana tried to cover for this lame ass nigga. Sierra ain't never changed her story. Sierra ain't never came out here and said this man didn't do what she said he did. Even when she said we trying to co-parent and he said that you got to come out here and clear this shit up, she says, no, Robert, I'm not going to clear it up, but I would like to co-parent with your ass. You hear me? I'm not going to clear it up, but I would like to co-parent peacefully with you. She put it out there. He said the only way I'll co-parent with you peacefully if you go out there and tell people that I didn't do these things to you. She said, no, I'm not going to do that, but I still want to co-parent with you peacefully, but I'm not going to take that shit back. No, you beat me. You beat me with a belt. You stumped me with your boot. You did that, and you know you did. And he knows he did, and God knows he did. Okay? He know he did, she know he did, and God knows he did. It don't matter what these fine monkeys think out here. Even the shit that he did to Bree, it may not have been, like how their abuse is, how they get knocked in the eye, knocked upside the head, thrown around between the washer and dryer. It may not have been the same level of abuse, but abuse is abuse, right? Abuse is abuse, right? They want to sit here and say that she lied on him, but we saw ourselves where this man bust through the door and yelling at her saying, I'm going to torment you. That's a threat. He abused her. And that's why his ass has never went to court and filed for no defamation, because he would lose. He would absolutely fucking lose. He will humiliate himself. And y'all want to know what's funny? This man says the reason why he's innocent is because there's no court that has said that he abused her. He has no court record, no priors. Well, neither does Deshaun and neither does Janelle, but they call them abusers. We're going to get to that in a minute. Let's go ahead and talk about that, the double standard. The double standard that Briana has come out and said that Deshaun, baby daddy number 1, put hands on her. Baby daddy number 2, put hands on her. And baby daddy number 3, put hands on her. But these loosey-goosey, retarded ass flying monkeys only want to believe that baby daddy number 1 and number 3 put hands on her, but baby daddy number 2 did not. Make even fucking sense. Neither one of them got court papers that says that they hit Bree. Neither one of them. But yet, all 3 got text messages where it was leaked that Briana talked about abuse for all 3 of these men, but they only believe that baby daddy number 1 and baby daddy number 3 did something. not baby daddy number 2. The double standard is fucking outrageous. The flying monkey say Briana lied about Latruth abuse, but told the truth about Deshaun. But told the truth about Janelle. If she told the truth about Janelle and Deshaun, what the fuck would make them think that she would lie on this big lip, soup cooler looking ass motherfucker? Why? Why would she lie just on him and not the other 2? Huh? Does that even make any type of sense? They say she lied on the truth, but she's telling the truth about her relationship that she's in now. They want to ruin him off the same evidence that she has for the truth. They want to ruin Janelle off the same. They want to ruin Janelle and save the truth, and the same shit was said that they both did. The same shit was said. So how is it that they looking at her, she's so trustworthy when she described her narrative with Janelle and Deshaun? She's so trustworthy. I believe Bree. I trust Bree. She's a truth teller. She told the truth. She said, Amoira, go look at the post Bree just posted. I'm so proud of her. Hold on. Hold on. On which page? Y'all know she got like 3 or 4. Hold on. Which page? Let me find Briana page. Okay, so it's not on that page. I don't see it. What she just post? What page did she just post? I don't see it. I don't think I see something from yesterday. What she just post? What did she just post, y'all? I don't see it. Where is it at? Which page? I'm looking in the stories now because I don't see it. I don't see it, y'all. Briana battle page. I just went on the Briana battle page. Let me go on it again. The message was so powerful. I'm letting God flip the table and get them out the way. Are you talking about that, or I do not want to be 40 looking back on my 30s the same way I'm looking back on my 20s right now, because the way I poured, the way I sacrificed, the way I settled for people who wouldn't even lift a finger for me today. Yeah, that version of me deserves so much more. I gave years of my life, not months, not moments, but years, to people I wouldn't give a second glance to now. And the worst part, I did it all while convincing myself. Oh, hold on, let me open it up. All right, it says, I do not want to be 40 looking back on my 30s the same way I'm looking back on my 20s right now. Because the way I poured, the way I sacrificed, the way I settled for people who wouldn't even lift a finger for me today. Yeah, that version of me deserves so much more. I gave years of my life, not months, not moments, but years to people I wouldn't give a second glance to now. And the worst part, I did it all while convincing myself that it was love, that it was loyalty, that it was the right thing to do. Truth is, I was just trying to save people who didn't want to be saved. trying to love people who hadn't even figured out how to love themselves. And while I was doing all of that, I was neglecting the hell out of me. So now I owe myself a whole decade of being selfish. And I'm not just talking about stacking money and taking vacations, though that's part of it too. I'm talking about protecting my time, preserving my peace, honoring my intuitions, and giving my energy to things that actually nourish my spirit instead of drain it. I owe myself silence when the world gets too loud. I owe myself boundaries when people try to get too close without deserving me. I owe myself love, the kind I kept trying to hand out to everyone else like I was Oprah. You get some love, you get some love, you get some love, no more. Love starts at home, and baby, I'm the home. So yeah, this new decade is personal. This next decade is personal. I don't want to keep learning the same lessons in new bodies. I don't want to keep confusing potential for peace. I don't want to be 40 and still trying to recover from stuff I couldn't heal from now. Now, if I choose, now, if I choose me for once, I'm choosing me now, loudly, unapologetically, and with all the love and loyalty I used to waste on people who never deserved it. Oh, it's a repost. She said it's a repost. So somebody else wrote that. But it sounds good. But it's a repost. She said somebody else wrote it. It sounds good though. It sounds real good. All right, let's get back. 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 She said, Amoira, you're hitting that nail on the head. When I said you are put it all together, even a child could understand. He abused Bree and Sierra and his daughter. These people need counseling. Exactly. Exactly. Girl, these people know what he did. These people just have supporters that, in my opinion, they have to just keep going. They don't know how to say, you know what, maybe we should just fall back. No, they got supporters that they have to keep going for. They have to keep going for these supporters, Thank you, Livette. Livette said we need 6 more super chats. Let's go. Thank you, Livette. Appreciate you, love. All right, double standards. We talked about that, right? We talked about they're saying that she lied on Latruth, but she's such a truth teller when it comes to Jonelle and Deshaun. Oh my God, you're such a truth teller. We believe you, Bree. We believe you. We believe you. But what it is, let's call it what it is. It's jealousy, it's projection, and it's a smear campaign tactic, okay? That's what it is. They're mad at Briana because she didn't stay broken. She didn't crawl back to to Robert. She rebuilt. If she would have stayed broken, crying, wanting to KI herself, they wouldn't go so hard on her. But she didn't. She didn't stay down. She didn't stay broken. She didn't crawl back and beg him. We heard Lisa out her own mouth said, she just needs to apologize. She needs to apologize to her ex, and she needs to leave Jonelle alone. Why are they so worried about her new relationship when all they originally wanted was for her to get the hell away from Latruth? She's the hell away from Latruth. She's away from him, and they still can't leave her alone. It has nothing to do with anything she said about Latruth. It has everything to do the fact that she didn't break. She did not break. She rebuilt, and they don't like it. They feel like if they were in abusive relationships and they got away from their abuser, they broke. And they want Briana to break like they did. Some of them are still stuck. Some of them been through abuse, and it was 20, 30, 40 years ago, and they still talking about it as if it happened yesterday. They have not healed. They have not moved on. They still hurting from something that happened to them years ago. Why? Because they haven't healed. They haven't forgiven themselves for putting themselves in that situation or for allowing it to continue to go on. You got to forgive yourself. That's a part of your healing process as well. Okay? So they're mad because Briana didn't stay broken. She was broken. She came out here. She cried. Oh my God, did she cry? She showed us her authentic self. They want her to continue to cry. They want her to hurt, baby. They don't want her to smile. They don't want her to be happy. So how is it now that she's a truth teller when it comes to Jonelle, but she's a liar when it comes to Latruth? They want to control her. Do you hear me? They want the control of Briana. They don't want Briana to have a support system. They don't want Briana to listen to nobody but them. They want to control Briana just like they want to control me. You hear me? They want to control me. That's why they come over here. Why don't you talk about this? Why don't you talk about that? Why are you always talking about this? Why don't you talk about that? They wanted to control me. And when I cussed they motherfucking asses out and let them know you will never be able to control me, never in your fucking life, some of them went away. Some of them stopped harassing me. Some of them still come over here with the shit, but not a lot of them, okay? When they understood that they cannot move me and cannot control me, they went and got somebody else that they can control, honey. They over there controlling fishy. They can't do me like that. It ain't no goddamn way that I could ever go over there and pretend like I didn't know what the fuck was going on and sit here and be like, oh my God, they lied to me. I didn't even know that. I didn't even hear that. They lied to me. I would never, ever in my life do no bullshit like that. Never, ever. I'm stronger than that, honey. We are not the same. I would never belly crawl and then fake the funk and pretend that I did not know what the fuck was going on. I wouldn't belly crawl and pretend like I didn't hear for myself. I wouldn't belly crawl and do that. I wouldn't do that. Y'all fishy fussed at me, yelled at me when I went off on Bree and said, you said you would never tell her business. I even got it on videotape, y'all. I do. I got it on videotape when she said, you said you would never go off of her. You said you would never tell her business. But yet she's doing it. She knows what was what going on. But now she's trying to pretend like she didn't know. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know about the 911 call. I didn't know about this. Honey, we are not the same. They can't control her. They can't control me. Never could and never will. Thank you, super fans. Appreciate you. She said, hey, Amoira Loud Talk is dropping in to show some love. Have a magnificent Monday. Thank you. And thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the tips. They mad at Briana, like I said, because she didn't stay broken. She's a truth teller now when it comes to Janelle, but she was a whole liar and a half when it came to Latruth. Make that make sense. But guess what? There's a reason that Latruth wants them to continue. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the real motive for this motherfucking narcissist. What do y'all think it is? Put it in the chat. What do y'all think the real reason he wants to continue them talking about her? He wants them to continue doing what he calls God's work. Continue doing that. What's the reason? Because there is a real motive behind this. What do y'all think it is? Money, I see. He wants to stay relevant, okay. He wants another $70,000 check, okay. All right, you guys are saying money. Let me go a little deeper. Let me go a little deeper. Y'all saying that he wants to do it for money. I believe he wants her to hurt. Same way he doing, baby. He wants her to struggle the same way he doing. And he wants her to struggle without him. Narcissists, it may not be 100% that they want a person back, but they want to see them struggle without them. Why? He want to fulfill what he told her. He said, you ain't shit without me. You're going to lose everything without me. Those supporters are only over there because of me. I sent them there. These are my supporters. Y'all remember him telling her that? Y'all remember he said them 3 million followers, supporters, whatever, subscribers are mine. They belong to me. When me and you break up, you're going to lose all of that. That's why she was scared to disconnect from this nigga, because he told her she wasn't going to be shit without him. The fact that she glowed up without him, honey, it bothers his spirit, his soul, his energy. He's mad. He don't want to see her happy with nobody else. If she wasn't happy with him, and if he can't have her, he do not want to see her happy with nobody else, baby. He wants her to feel the pain that he's feeling. He wants her to fail publicly because he failed publicly. He wants her career to decline in the social media world. Why? Because his career declined in the social media world. He don't have no new love, and he don't want her to have no new love. He can't have a new love because he's too focused on her. And he wants her focused on him. That's the reason why he praised people that bash her. That's why he claps for people that bashes her and bashes her new love. He sees their attack on Briana and Janelle as justice for him. He feels like it's the court of law. He feels that it's justice. That is why you hear he will often tell people, go to YouTube, you'll find the truth on YouTube. He feels like YouTube is the court of law. He feels like they're telling his truth for him. He wants them to continue to attack her because he thinks that's going to make Briana fail. That's going to make Briana's relationship fail. And that's what he wants. He wants her relationship gone, done with, over with. He wants her to be miserable, unhappy, crying. He wants that for her. Why? Because secretly, that's what he's doing behind the scenes. He's crying. He's punching pillows. He's punching the air. Because what he told her did not come to pass. He told her that she would fail, and he turned around and failed. He told her, ain't nobody gonna want you, and she got with somebody else. He told her she wasn't shit, but her numbers and her supporters tell her differently. He's mad. He's mad that Briana is getting everything that he thought he was going to get. He thought that he deserved. He told Briana that the reason why people don't check for me, this is why they was married. The reason why people don't check for me is because I'm married to you. They divorced now. People ain't checking for him. And what is he doing? Still complaining, still mad, still bothered, still mad, still hurt, still bothered. So that's why he praised them. He wants them to continue to go on. Exactly. Because he sees it as justice. Where is this Donna person at? Did y'all already remove her, Candy? Is she becoming a distraction? Is she disrespecting the chat? I don't know. I keep seeing people saying something. I don't see her. I don't see anything. I don't see no Donna. I just see that they're putting her name in the thing. But anyway, a narcissist hate when you glow up without them. A narcissist hate when you heal without them. A narcissist hate when you stop needing their validation. They hate it. They hate you. They're like, oh, hell no, you can't heal without me because I'm still broken. Robert is still broken. He's broken from his childhood. He's broken from his daddy not being there when he should have been. He's broken from seeing his grandmama beat his grandfather ass. That's his words, not mine. He's broken from his childhood. He's broken. And he's taking it out on Briana or anybody else that comes in his life. He's broken. And he's mad because she's healing. She don't need his validation. She don't need this nigga to clap for her. She don't need this nigga to tell her she look good and she fine. She got that. She got another man that love her imperfect ass, her toxic ass, per his words, right? He said, I don't like a woman that's toxic. Well, somebody else does, nigga. Somebody like what you claim you didn't like. Get over it, you sour puss. Get over it. Somebody else loved all of that. And you mad about it. You mad because you tossed something to the side that you deemed toxic, hurtful, broken, and somebody else saw differently. Somebody else saw that it was good for them. They said, no, I'm good because I can help her heal. I can help her shine. I can help rebuild this young lady. That's all she needs. Sometimes, y'all, believe it or not, sometimes a person can come into your life and change you, change everything about you. And when I say change you, they can inspire you to change. They can inspire you to start the healing process. And that's what has happened. Okay? Instead of a man coming out after she came out about some things that happened in their relationship. Instead of him coming out and jumping on the bandwagon like hurt, right? Hey, Mrs. Fee. Because he didn't come out and jump on the bandwagon like with La Hurt mad. He chose, I'm going to go to counseling. We're going to go to church. We're going to bring some Jesus and God up in here, and we're going to work this thing out. We are a family. We've been together for 2 years. We're going to work it out. We ain't going to always get along. We may distance ourselves from time to time, but we're going to make this thing work. We're going to give it our all. We're going to continue doing counseling. We're going to take care of these kids. We're going to love on each other. And we're going to have patience with each other. And it's going to be times when we're not going to want to see each other a day or two or 3 or 4. But we're going to get it together. When you are determined to make it work, when you put counseling in it, when you put God in it, you can change things around. La Hurt wasn't willing to do that. Because La Hurt would have had to admit that he was part of the fucking problem. And because La Hurt could not admit that he was part of the fucking problem, that is why he is in the situation that he's in now. He could not even say out his own mouth, I am a part of the problem. I want to work on it with my spouse for the sake of our children, for the sake of my love I have for her, and for the sake of my wife, the one that I, before God, asked to be my bride. He didn't know how to do that. He wanted to appease his YouTube security team, okay? He appeased them, even though every last one of them say they don't support him. The only person over there that's hollering they still support him is Lysandra. Lysandra and Linda. Them the only two over there that had support for him. All the rest of them said they don't support you. But that's his security team. He doesn't care about their support for him. He's like, as long as you dragging my ex, you good with me. I will lift you up as long as you drag my ex. Drag my ex and her new love. Bring her down. Tear her down. Tell her her story was not true. Tell her story was a lie. Oh, but tell her story with Jonelle is true. Tell her story with Deshaun is true. But discount everything that she said about Latruth. Tell her that she lied. And because they're willing to do that, because they're dumb and illiterate, they're very much dumb and illiterate. We know that. We know these motherfuckers don't have shit going for their lives. Not a goddamn thing. They getting evicted. Ain't Stephanie eviction today? Don't she got eviction court today, the 21st? Her fucking ass over there getting evicted. They got foreclosures, evictions, bankruptcies, being put in jail for putting their hands on their own man, okay? Rumors that they man touched their children, okay? Getting knocked upside the head, right? Over there lying on their kids, saying that their kids, that people threaten to unalive their children. They doing all of this. People who were engaged, engagement was called off, and they still over here with a ring, flaunting a ring. They ain't gonna never get married, right? And then you got other people that said that they man punched them in the face with a fist and shit, and they trying to deny it now. They got so many issues with their illiterate asses going on. So many issues going on, but their focus is to attack somebody that's just trying to move the fuck on them. Somebody that's just trying to heal. Somebody that's just trying to take care of her goddamn kids. Why? Because they got stinking coochies, they crackheads, they drunks, they stood on the street, they gave a coochie up with no ring, no relationship. They ain't got a motherfucking thing going on. They don't take trips. They don't leave the U.S. They don't even get on flights. They don't do none of that shit. They ain't got shit going on with themselves. They spend their Easter Sunday, instead of doing Easter egg hunts, coloring eggs, putting candy in eggs, sticking $5 bills in eggs. They go after a young lady that is just trying to move on with her life. trying to rebuild. That's all she's trying to do is just rebuild. They fucking miserable. They do all of this and then they play Jesus music at the end. Hallelujah, Jesus, we praise you, thank you. After all this shit, they do that. We love you, Lord. Guide us in dragging the fuck out of this woman. Guide us, Lord. Hold our hand. While we fucking make this woman miserable and spin out of control. While we want to ruin her relationship. While we want to lift up an abuser because he is an abuser. He is an abuser. And it's not even so much of physical abuse, which that's bad, y'all. It's bad. But I'm talking about the mental and emotional abuse right now. The mental and emotional abuse. The mental and emotional abuse. Even wanting people to go, even praising people to go after your baby mama, in my opinion, is abuse. In my opinion, that's the worst kind of abuse. That's the worst kind of abuse, in my opinion. You know? She says, Donna, why are you worried about what y'all want? Who is Donna? Y'all keep saying somebody named Donna. Anyway, let me continue. So narcissists hate, like I said, when you glow up without them, when you heal without their help, and when you stop needing their fucking validation. Okay? He's not clapping back. He's collapsing behind the scenes. That nigga is punching the motherfucking wall. He broke. He disgusted. He claimed he ain't making no money. He claimed, I know Jay is not letting that burn again. Hold on, y'all. Because now I smell something else burning. Hold on. We over here all jacked up today, y'all. We over here all jacked up today. Hold on. Hey, babe, is the pot burning again? Did you turn it off? Oh, okay, because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just smelling it from earlier. Okay. All right, bye. Sorry, y'all. I still smell the smell. Okay. He's not clapping back. He thinks he's clapping back, but he's not clapping back. He's collapsing behind the scenes. He's over there punching the walls. He's literally punching the walls, punching pillows, punching the air. He's over there mad and miserable. He's broke. He's over there claiming that he's not making money. He's not making the money that she used to give him. He's not making the money that he used to make. But instead of clapping back, Briana is choosing peace, as she said today. She ain't gonna clap back. She says, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna waste my energy. I'm not wasting my peace, my energy over clapping back. Sometimes you gotta just know what it is and keep it moving. Okay? Now let's talk about Briana's healing journey right quick. How she's choosing counseling with her new love. How she is choosing, him and her are choosing to go to counseling. Okay? Yes, Briana came out to the internet. A lot of people want to put that out there. She came out to the internet. And she spoke about the issues in her relationship. Not just with Latruth, but she did it with Deshaun. She did it with Latruth. And she also did it in her new relationship with Ja. She did. That is fact. She came out and she spoke about the issues. She did. But instead of running to the internet for a smear campaign, her and Jonelle is choosing to go to counseling. Because Jonelle could have did the same thing that Robert did. Came out here. She lied on me, y'all. She lying. She lied on me, y'all. She lying. He didn't come out here. He didn't need no motherfucking amen corner. He didn't need wrinkled fingers to share his shit. He didn't need nobody to come out here and drag Bree on his behalf. He said, let's go to counseling. Or she said it, one of them, whoever idea was it to go to counseling, they chose collectively to go seek counseling, to go to church and seek counseling and heal together. He could have done the same ass shit weak ass Latruth did, Lil Hurt did, but she didn't. She said, or he, or both, let's go to counseling. Let's choose counseling and let's choose prayer together. Okay, let's put some little Jesus up in here. And they did this knowing that it still ain't going to be peaches and cream. Just because you go to counseling and you get Jesus in your relationship still does not make it perfect. So don't think just because you get some Jesus don't mean y'all ain't going to get into it, because that's just not the damn case. If you really want to be truthful about it, it's not the case. It's still going to be some imperfect moments in your relationship, because you two people are imperfect, coming together in an imperfect world. So it's going to be imperfect moments in your relationship. It's just going to be imperfect moments, okay? But she gave Latruth the same fucking effort. She asked him, you remember when she came out and said, she said, let's go to counseling? She gave him the same fucking effort. Let's go to counseling. But he was too narcissistic to do the real work, because that's what it takes, work. He's too much of a narc. He don't think it's him, he thinks it's her. She came out and said, let's go to counseling. To Robert. He didn't want to do it. So because Jonelle chose, yes, let's do counseling, they mad at him for staying. They mad at Jonelle for staying with Briana. They mad at him for staying, for going to counseling, for working it out. They mad at her for staying with Jonelle, for showing the same fucking grace to the third abuser that she did to the second abuser. She gave the second abuser an opportunity to get it right. He didn't want to because he's too narcissistic. I ain't do shit. I ain't do shit. I ain't do shit. I ain't do nothing. It wasn't me. It was you. It was you. It was you. Say it was you. Say it was you. Say it was you. Say it was you. Clear my name. Clear my name. Clear my name. It ain't nothing but a fucking waste of a human narc. He's a narcissist. A narcissist does not want to do the work. A narcissist does not want to go to counseling. A narcissist will never do anything like that. A narcissist want to stay where they at. A non-accountability. They don't want no accountability. They don't want to fucking do nothing like that. If they go to counseling, they got to admit fault somewhere. They don't want to do that. That's the difference between healing and hiding. Okay? Jonelle and Bree chose to heal together, well, Robert chose to hide. He don't want nobody to think that he did the shit that he did in that relationship. He hide. While Jonelle chose to heal, baby. That's the difference. Briana is trying to grow and move on with her relationship and her life, and they still want to bring her down. Why? Because she's chosen to move on. They just want to gossip about it. They want to gossip about her and her new love. Let me say this right quick. They mentioned Jonathan Majors, and I think her name was Elaine. Jonathan Majors and Elaine. Tell me if I'm right or not. When Elaine said that Jonathan Majors did what he did, okay, they didn't believe Elaine, but it was in text messages. What's his name? Pissy just said last night that Elaine lied on Jonathan Majors. It was in a text message, the same fucking text message that Briana, that got out, that leaked out. The same text message. And then she said it out loud, out of her own mouth. Out of her own mouth. It was in text message, that's what got him charged. Well, text message and the fact that he roughed her a little bit, putting her back in the car. They left off the text messages. She wrote in the text messages. It was in text message. Okay, I'll lie and say I just hurt myself. I'll lie and say I failed and hurt myself. I won't tell them that you hit me. But Pissy just said last night that Jonathan Majors is innocent. He said Jonathan Majors is innocent. And it's in a text message where she wrote to him. He said, you're going to get me in trouble. You know what's going to happen if you go to the hospital. She said, I'll just lie and say that I hurt myself when I fell. I won't tell them that you hurt me. I won't tell them that you hit me. And they say he innocent. So if they say Jonathan Majors innocent, of course they're going to say Latruth innocent. That's what flying monkeys' jobs are, to lie and to protect the narcissist, protect the abuser. That is their job. They want to out Jonelle as an abuser, but want to protect Latruth as an abuser, but the information came out the exact motherfucking way. Text message and word of mouth. And we seen Naya come forward. We heard Naya come forth and say she saw Robert launch and put his hand around her neck. We heard that with our own fucking ears. I got it on videotape. But they said it didn't happen. They are lying bunches of pieces of shit. That is what they are. Okay? Again, what I say, Briana's trying to move on. She's trying to grow past this. He doesn't want her to move on. He don't want Briana to grow. He absolutely do not want her to grow because he can't grow. The reason why he fumbled wrinkle fingers and don't want to be with her because he's too focused and stuck on Briana. He could have been with a whole, what they call classy ass woman, right? With wrinkle fingers that's doing her face, you know what I mean? With her face product with a fucking filter on. Who even does that? Anyway, nevertheless, ain't nobody talking about that wrinkle finger bitch. But who does that? Anyway, but he could have had a relationship with her. He could have had a relationship with her, but he's too stuck on Briana. He's too stuck on Briana. But let's be clear, you guys. It's not about having a perfect relationship. It's about accountability, growth, and your peace. These people out here think that Briana needs to be in a perfect relationship. We know that there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. I know there's not a such thing as a perfect relationship. You guys might look at me and Jay relationship and be like, oh, it's perfect, it's perfect. No, it's not. We don't have a perfect relationship. But we love each other. We trust each other. And we're responsible. We take responsibility and accountability toward each other. We apologize to each other. We in this thing to win it. You hear me? It's going to be trying times in everybody's relationship. But they want to crucify Jonelle and Briana for going through their trying times. But they think that they know they go through trying times in their own fucking relationship. But that's not important. Because Briana and Ja don't have a perfect relationship, they want to ruin him. They want to ruin him for not having a perfect relationship with Briana. Make it make sense. They literally want to ruin him even though they chose to move forward. They chose to love each other. They chose to weather the storm and they're mad. Perfect would be boring. Absolutely. Let me highlight that. Perfect would be boring. As hell. I don't want no perfect relationship. God damn it, I don't want no perfect relationship. At all. You hear me? It's not about perfect. But they want them to be perfect. They're like, no, y'all went through some shit. Y'all went through some shit a year ago. Hell no. Hell no. Y'all went through some shit. No, end them, ruin them. Ruin them, end them, ruin them. No. Because y'all went through some shit. Y'all went through some shit. Yes, Fee, you can buy a membership, baby. Thank you. Thank anybody that's becoming a member. Appreciate you guys. Y'all went through some shit. Hell no. We gonna end y'all. And that's what they want to do. They want to ruin him because of something that him and Briana went through. And they want to do it all because they want to see Briana broken and hurt. Why? Because they are jealous and envious because their boy, the person that they were supporting at the time, failed miserably because he couldn't move on with his thin fucking ankles, his thin legs, and thin booty. He could not move on because he's too obsessed with his ex, okay? You cannot compare people who heal in private with people who hurt in public. You cannot compare the two. I'm going to say that again. You cannot compare people who heal in private with people who heal in public. Janelle and Bree chose to heal in private, while Robert Latruth chose to hurt in public. That's his fault. He's the one that want to hurt in public. Ain't nobody tell his raggedy ass to come out here and make song after song after song crying to the public. He's doing that because he's choosing not to heal. It is a choice. You either choose to heal and move on with your fucking life, or you choose to hurt. And he's choosing to hurt in public. Okay? So let's talk about it, you guys. What does it say about a man who sent his followers to bully the mother of his children? It says that he's weak. It says that he's hurt. It says that he's an abuser. It says that he's toxic. That it says that he's a narcissist. It says that he is drama-filled. Okay? It speaks loudly. Any man that sends followers to bully the mother of his kids is a piece of dog shit. Okay? Why are the flying monkeys more mad about Briana being happy than about the allegations of abuse that Latruth did to her? Or not even Latruth. Why are they mad about Briana's happiness than the abuse that Sierra said he did, Desharia said he did, and Briana said he did? Why? Because they envy Briana. They're jealous of Briana. It's like a competition thing with them. They feel like they lost. They did. They motherfucking asses lost because Briana, as many people, as many content creators that came after Brie, as hard as they did, she didn't skip no beats. They wanted her back in a Best Buy smock, and this motherfucker ride for Lyft. He ride for Lyft because he's mad. Because he lost. Because he lost. Sorry, I had to give me some water. He lost. And they're mad because they feel his loss is their loss. Yeah. And they're embarrassed because they're like, damn, we wanted her to lose. We wanted her back in the smock. She was not back in the smock, and she will not be back in the smock. Okay? What should a healed woman do when the narcissist won't let go? What the fuck? Y'all tell me. What should a healed woman do when a narcissist will not let her be great? Not let her go? I agree with you, Gloria. Gloria said, I'm sorry, Amoira, but it also says that he hates the children by these women. Exactly. There's no way he can love Momo by wanting to see her burn in hell. Don't make no fucking sense. He don't love her. He don't love Momo. She said, I just sent you 2 texts. The last one is Robert hurting in public. The other one is Toya tired of Robert's mess. Let me see what you just sent me. Oh, I already showed both of these. Well, I haven't showed the Toya one, but I don't want to put Toya in this. But I already showed the first one. You came in a little late, baby. But I showed that one already. What isn't a woman? What should a woman do, a healed woman that's trying to move on, when a narcissist won't let go? What? What should she do? Okay, I hear ignore the piss out of him. That's the only answer I see. I just see ignore the piss out of him. Or ignore the piece of shit. I'm sorry. Ignore the piece of shit. That's all I see. So y'all think she should ignore him? I think she should take legal actions. That's what I think. I honestly think that she should take legal actions. Now, let's talk about something before we close out. These motherfuckers are mad that she is asking for legal assistance, that her supporters, from what I'm told, her supporters are the ones that asked her to create a GoFundMe for legal fees to take these motherfuckers to court. Okay? And they're mad about that. But did this nigga not come out here at least 3 times and form GoFundMes to take other people to court? Did he not? Did he not ask for $100,000? Then he bumped it down to $50,000. And then I want to say he ended up with $15,000. And I think they gave him $1,100. Now, I don't even know where Briana's GoFundMe is at. Let me look it up right quick. Let me look up Briana's GoFundMe. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, Briana GoFundMe, and let me drop it for y'all. It is at $925. They go to court in June. We do know that. If we could try to get her to $25,000 before June, it would help her with her legal fees. Okay. Now, here's the thing. She asked the public for help because her supporters asked her to. Okay. Because she has a lot of people doing the work up from him. He is encouraging it. Okay. He is encouraging it. And sometimes it takes, money to hire investigators to find out who's behind certain fake pages or whatever and whatnot, so that she can prove that this man, anyway, like I said, sometimes it takes a little bit more work to be done and it costs money. Okay. So she's asking supporters for assistance in legal fees, right? And they want to sit here and say, what about the necklace that you bought another nigga? Well, what about the car that he bought when he is only one person? He went and bought a truck. What about the $1,200 shoes that he bought Lita Love? What about all the umpteen meals that he went out, the money that he throwing in strip clubs? What about that? But he asked, we seen this man came out and showed, matter of fact, let me put it up, y'all. Somebody send it to me right quick so I won't have to look for it. Send me the receipt where he showed he made $71,000 3 months in a row. Send that to me right quick. And when you send it, put it in the comments. It's sent. You got it. Okay. Say something like that. I just sent it. Okay. This Negro made $70,000 3 months straight, right? 3 months straight. More than what these people make in a year. Double the amount that these people make in a year. Okay. He made $70,000 in 1 month. It's some people that don't even make $35,000 or $40,000 or $50,000 in a whole year. Okay. Send that to me so I can put it up on the screen, because they want to complain about her asking for $25,000, but they doing it so she can be embarrassed, or for people to blog about her the way they did him, because this Negro don't know how to be humble. Okay. Now, for what I was told, she came out and first asked for $9,000, and her supporters told her, you need to up that amount. Okay. She was being very humble, because from what I'm hearing, the investigator cost $5,000, from what I'm hearing, to find out who the fuck is behind these goddamn fake ass pages that's harassing her. Okay. Anyway, nevertheless, but they asked her, ask for more. Ask for more, because you need legal assistance. Okay. So she upped the amount to 25, still being humble for her, toward her legal fees, still being humble. She upped it to 25,000, unlike him asking for $100,000. He asked for $100,000, and the bloggers went in on his ass. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, let me put these up here. Let me put these damn receipts up here. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. All right, what are they at? I know I just put it up here. Hold on, let me grab them. Hold on. Look at this. So, what we're looking at here, he got November 71,692, December 72,465, and October 70,466 in 1 month. Those are 3 months straight where he made 70,000 or greater a month. 70,000 or greater a month, you guys. 70,000 or greater. And he asked for $100,000 to help him with legal fees. And they went after his ass for it. So they want people to go after her for asking for $25,000 because she bought Jonelle a $30,000 necklace. Okay? She bought Jonelle a $30,000 necklace. And they're like, well, you bought him a necklace, but you can sit here and ask for money? They asked this man what he do with his $70,000. They didn't ask him, if you add 70,000 times 3, what do you get? Put it in the chat, you guys. How much do you get? Put it in the chat. Now, and this is not the total amount. I'm just asking for 70,000 times 3. 70,000 times 3. That's over $200,000 total. That's more than these bum-ass bitches make, okay? 210,000, thank you. That's more than what these bum-ass bitches make. These bum-ass bitches don't make this. You hear me? These bum-ass bitches ain't never seen this type of money in no 1 year. Probably not even 2 combined. These bum-ass bitches don't see money like this, okay? They'll never make this type of money. Right? They don't make this type of money, but yet they didn't ask him, what the fuck did you do with your money? He ain't bought shit. This motherfucker ain't gave a no giveaway out whatsoever. Okay? He don't do giveaways. But they worried about a necklace that she bought. Again, her supporters is the one that told her, we will help with your legal fees because we sick of this motherfucker playing in your face. We sick of this motherfucker trying to manipulate you. He's wanting to do shit behind the scenes, but want her to shut the fuck up and not bring it to the forefront. This Negro had the nerve to do a live last night. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. I know I just seen it in the sisterhood group of him saying that she was not supposed to bring no co-parenting stuff to the internet. So he's mad that she posted that she was at the police station on time. And that's why he didn't get his daughter this weekend, because he wanted to manipulate the public. And I don't even understand why the people don't even see that he want to lie to them, right? He played them like fools because he know they dumb as fuck. They said, let me play the clip right here, y'all. Let me play the clip. Let me go to the sisterhood group and play this clip that y'all said that he's basically, in a nutshell, is saying that she wasn't supposed to tell people that she was really there to pick up the child. You see how he wants her to shut the fuck up and look a certain way in public while he come out here in public doing other shit? He wanted to come out here in public and humiliate her and want people and he come from his fake pages. He want people to feel like, or to make it look like she did not drop the baby off. Where is it? Yeah, hold on. I know it's in here. God dang, it's so much shit. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Look at this shit, y'all. Listen to it right quick. Hold on. Hold on.
See, people talking about the drop. See, people talking about the drop-off spot. He was at the drop-off spot. Yeah, people see me on the live, but see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what comes with fame. If I'm sitting in my car, no matter where I'm at, I could have been at McDonald's. They'd be like, man, Latruth was at McDonald's, though. You feel me? Latruth was at McDonald's. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at what you're saying because I get it. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? People been sending me screenshots. I've been sending screenshots. But I told y'all, when they post stuff like that online and give y'all personal business, it's for a reason. They only posting that because they need a storyline. They need the storyline attached to my name. Without my name, this whole shit goes dead. It goes dark. You think what I'm saying? It don't make everybody ain't gotta know everything when it comes to how your parenting goes when it comes to visitation.
So he said everybody ain't gotta know everything when it comes to visitation. Everybody ain't got to know everything when it comes to visitation. If Briana would not have posted that she was at the Swanee Police Department, if she had not posted that she was there, this nigga would have ran with the narrative that she didn't drop his child off. He would have made them think that she was in the wrong and he was in the right. I want y'all to hear what he just said again at the end. Listen to this.
Storyline. They need the storyline attached to my name. Without my name, this whole shit goes dead. It goes dark. You think what I'm saying? It don't make everybody ain't gotta know everything when it comes to how your parenting goes when it comes to visitation.
She cut it off, but he went on to say everybody don't have to know everything when it comes to visitation and co-parenting. He feel like she's wrong for posting that she was at the Swanee Police Department. Now, one thing that she knows is the reason why he went live and kept mentioning, where this girl at? Where she at? I'm waiting for my daughter. Where she at? Where she at? She knew that he was doing that to get people to think that she was a no-show. Yes, he posted it. He went live purposely. He was live purposely as he drove up to the police station because he knew all along that he was going to the police station that was outside of their divorce. He slick did that shit. It is manipulation at its best, Jamisha. He slick did that shit. He did that shit. This man, you got to be a sick motherfucker to randomly pick a police station to run up to randomly say, I'm going to make people drag her today. I'm going to go to a different police station outside of the one that we supposed to be at to try to get people to think or see that I was there and she's in the wrong. This nigga goes out of his way, y'all, out of your way to try to prove Bree is a deadbeat or whatever he was trying to prove at that particular time, a bitter baby mama or whatever. He went out of his way, pulled up to the goddamn police station, kept looking around. Y'all seen this man looking around. Where's she at? Where's she at? Y'all, I'm waiting on this woman to come in. Where's she at? What? Where's she coming? God dang, I'm waiting on her. Where's she coming? Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at with my child? He kept saying that because he wanted people to think Bree was a no-show. Then he turns around and incriminates himself by saying everybody don't need to know. Huh? Everybody ain't got to know everything that's going on.
Don't make everybody ain't gotta know everything when it comes to how your parenting goes when it comes to visitation.
When it comes to visitation. Everybody ain't got to know that he was not at the drop-off spot. Everybody ain't got to know that he forfeited his weekend because he wanted to go to the club. Everybody ain't got to know that he was going to fake the funk like he had Momo, knowing good and goddamn well he didn't. He literally wanted people. He mad because Bree posted that she was at the Swanee Police Department. But furthermore, he's mad because Bree did this. Hold on. Let's go back to Bree page right quick. He mad because Bree did this. Hold on. What page is it on? Okay, it must not be here no more. Well, I don't see it, but well, here go one. Bree did this. He mad because Bree did this. Bree went out with her baby for the weekend and danced with her daughter. The same damn daughter that he's supposed to pick up on Friday. He think not getting Momo, I guess, is gonna hurt her. And it doesn't. She's still gonna enjoy her baby no matter what. She's still gonna enjoy her baby no matter what. She's still gonna enjoy her baby no matter what. He does. He tells himself every time, Robin. Every time this joker tells on himself. Every time. She still spent Easter weekend. Look at them getting eggs. Look at them. She still spent Easter with her baby no matter what. He was supposed to be doing this. He was supposed to have an Easter egg hunt. He had no intentions to do that. None. This man didn't have no intentions on taking Momo Easter shopping, Easter hunting, Easter nothing. He didn't want to buy a basket. He didn't want to buy eggs. He didn't want to go outside hiding them. He didn't want to do none of that. And that's why he stood her up. But yet, let's get back to where he tries to blame it on her. Let's get back to that right quick. Hold on. Let's get back to him saying, everybody ain't got to know everything. You ain't got to tell people everything. He mad because she posted that she was at the Swanee department. Hold on. Let's get to it. Let's get to what he said. Everybody ain't got to know.
It don't make everybody ain't got to know everything when it comes to how your parenting goes when it comes to visitation.
Everybody ain't got to know how your parenting goes. Everybody ain't got to know that I was going to set you up and make people think that you didn't drop off Momo when in fact, I purposely went to the wrong place to make you look bad because I didn't want to get her for the weekend. But I was going to fake the funk and make people think that I had her just in case. But because she showed that Momo was with her, he wanted to try to pretend that I didn't even see that, y'all. Let me go back. Hold on, wait a minute. What? She in Alabama? Oh, let me go back. I missed that part. I'm up here running my mouth. Was she? How y'all know she was in Alabama? How y'all know she's in Alabama? Oh, Rock City is Alabama? See, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know she was in Alabama. I did not know she was in Alabama. But anyway, nevertheless, oh, she's in Birmingham? Okay, I did not know that. Oh, that's where the church was? Let me see. Oh, it does say we had a blast in Birmingham, Alabama. Oh, see, I didn't even read it. Okay, I see it, y'all. I see it. She went to Alabama. Okay. Okay. So anyway, who is this person right here that she met in Alabama? Who is this person? Who is that person right there, y'all? Y'all know who that is? Who is that? Is that her brother or something? Who is this guy? She said it was a huge event. Well, who is this? Oh, he's just a fan? Hold on, let's see what she said. Can I go back? How do I go back? Let's just put it on.
Hey, I'm glad to meet you people. Y'all know who this is, right? Y'all don't know who she is around here. So it is. All right. I'm gonna somebody take this picture.
Okay, you just said it was a fan. Okay. It was a fan. All right. He took a picture with her because he knew who she was. Oh, okay, okay. A fan recognized her. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, a fan asked to take a picture with her. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Well, anyway, she's at Pastor Mike's church. I think he was the pastor that RH cussed her out. He was a fan that recognized her. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. All right. That's what's up. But anyway, this joker mad because she showed Momo. And then whose house is this? Isn't this John L's house? Isn't this John L's backyard right here? Or are they still in Alabama? I thought this was John L's backyard. Is this John L's backyard that they did the Easter egg hunt at? Is she back? Or was this in Alabama? Who backyard is this? Oh, that's the Airbnb. Oh, okay. I thought this was. Oh, well, some people say it is John L. backyard, and some people say no, it's the Airbnb. Okay, all right. Somebody said Airbnb. Okay. So anyway, so she did an Easter egg hunt. So Sean Momo was with her and having a good ass time when she was supposed to be with her daddy or whatever. But he stood her up. Okay? So her mama had to do what her mama had to do. Her mama had to jump in gear and do what she had to do. That's what mothers do. Mothers have to still be there. Just because the daddy don't pick up for the weekend don't mean that the mama have to stop mothering. She didn't come on here and say, this man stood up his daughter. No, she didn't even do that. But she knew the man she was married to for 6 years. She knew he was going to try to spin the narrative like she was a no-show. She knew that. So she posted Swanee Police Department, and he posted he was at a police department. We didn't find out later that it was Alpharetta Police Department. Okay. Anyway, all I'm saying is, then he gets mad and say he goes on a late night rant, basically mad at her for even speaking of the co-parenting situation. Everybody ain't got to know everything that's going on in the co-parent, because he want to be able to shit on her, do whatever he want behind the scenes, and dare her to come forward and say anything, because he'll probably try to put contempt charges on her. So I'm glad that she didn't come and say anything. She don't have to. Smart people see what the fuck is going on. What we knew when he was online, we didn't see no car seat. And the fact that he was literally up there saying, where's she at? Why she ain't here? I'm waiting on her. Why she ain't pulled up? We knew something was up. And then we was told that he went up under fake pages and accusing her of not bringing the daughter to the drop-off. Okay?
People talking about the drop-off spot. He was at the drop-off spot. Yeah, people see me on the live, but see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what comes with fame. If I'm sitting in my car, no matter where I'm at, I could have been at McDonald's. They'd be like, man, Latruth was at McDonald's, though. You feel me? Latruth was at McDonald's. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at what you're saying.
That's why he had it on live, because he wanted people to say, but he was at the drop-off spot. He was at the police station. He wasn't at the right fucking police station, you fucking idiots.
Like, get it. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? People been sending me screenshots. I've been sending screenshots. But I told y'all, when they post stuff like that online and give y'all personal business, it's for a reason. They're only posting that because they need a storyline. They need a storyline attached to my name. Without my name, this whole shit goes dead.
Now, do y'all really believe that? Do y'all really believe without his name, shit goes dead? Huh? When I stopped talking on Latruth, y'all remember when I stopped talking on Latruth and I moved on and I ain't talking on him for 3 months? They still drugged the hell out of that girl. Wasn't nobody talking about him. When I stopped talking, wasn't nobody talking about this ninja. This ninja was begging the Bree House. Remember, he went over there and told the Bree House, y'all can come back and talk about me now. Hello, say something about me. He begged them to talk about him. He begged them. His name was dead. Exactly, Glenn. His name went dead. His name literally went dead. He didn't like that because they were still dragging Bree.
Dark. You think what I'm saying? It don't make, everybody ain't gotta know everything when it comes to how your parenting goes when it comes to visiting.
Everybody ain't got to know everything. But he went live and purposely mentioned while live that she ain't here. Where's she at? I'm waiting on her. She said, Amoira, can I say this? Because all the shit came out. All the shit came out with his daughter. He couldn't take it as a narc. He was spazzed out. So he wanted to upset or have Bree say something against the gag. Exactly. That's exactly what he wanted. He wanted Bree to say he was a no-show. Bree didn't even have to say he was a no-show. Bree didn't say shit. Bree showed a photo that she was at Swanet, and then she showed a video that her daughter was with her. Boom. Guess what that means? He didn't get her. He didn't meet her. She ain't had to say shit out her motherfucking mouth for us to know. A picture of the police station mean I was there. A picture of Momo still with her mean he ain't get her. Smart people. Just like him being on live saying, looking at his watch, where she at? 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 He was trying to tell people that she was a no-show. He starched the shit, just like he did with the passport. But then turn around and try to say she brought up the passport. No, he brought up the passport. He even said, your mama, I signed your passport. Your mama need to stop losing your passport. He did that because one, he wanted to manipulate the dog shit out of his 5-year-old. And two, because he wanted to embarrass Briana. But smart people knew when she said, I want to go to Jamaica with my mama. Smart people knew when she mentioned the passport in his live that Robert was keeping her from going to Jamaica. When he said, I'll take you to Jamaica, we'll go one day. That's the same fucking shit that Justin did, remember? And that's how I knew that Robert didn't sign the passport, because he's trying to pull the same shit on Briana that Justin pulled on Cora. Not signing the paper, not signing the passport as a means to control. These bitch-ass narcissists are the same. They are the same. They want to hurt the baby mama, and that's why they do what they do to the child. He just said that she loved her siblings and all this other stuff, and he claimed her siblings is his family, right? But yet he is trying to deny her into flying, and then gonna come out here to the internet and say the reason why he don't want her to fly is because all the plane crashes. What type of manipulating bullshit is that? I just pray to God he didn't tell Momo that motherfucking lie. I pray to God he didn't manipulate that girl in thinking that the reason why she can't go to Jamaica is because their plane crashes. I pray he didn't do that, because if he did, he will pay for it one day. He's a piece of dog ass shit. He's a piece of dog shit. He literally came out here to the internet and said the reason why he's not signing the paperwork is because he don't want his daughter to fly. Because his broke ass can't fly no motherfucking way. If somebody told him right now, bring your pussy ass to goddamn anywhere, Miami, and do a show, this motherfucker will be flying to Miami. You heard me. He would get his narrow booty ass on a plane and fly. He's too broke to fly. So, again, you guys, in closing, those flying ass monkeys want to see Briana hurt. They want her to hurt, and they don't want her and Janelle to heal. They're so jealous of Janelle as well being with Briana, because with Janelle tied to Bree, he gets a lot more of the spotlight. I say they both get a lot more of the spotlight if they are together. They get a lot more of the spotlight, okay? She said Sherelle just showed a $9,000 check from a lawsuit she won. I can't wait till Bree be able to show her check. Yep. So she absolutely have a case against, I know she had one against Upper, because Upper admitted that she got her taken off the panel. And she, ooh, when I tell you, when I asked the lawyer, was there a statute of limitations that she can get her? And when I found out that she can still sue her and get her for getting her taken off that panel, I said, oh my Lord Jesus, get her ass. Get her ass. Okay. So anyway, all I'm saying, they jealous of Jonell because Jonell glow up looks good, even though he did what he did. And y'all know I'm not taking back what Jonell did. And let me say this. Let me make myself clear. What Jonell did is from what has been told from Briana's mouth and from the text messages. Okay. So we're not going to sit here and deny that she said he did it. Now, there's no court proof, just like there's no court proof with Latruth. But it is out of her mouth. So if we are to believe, we're not going to act stupid over here, you guys. If we are going to believe that she told the truth about Deshaun and she told the truth about Latruth, we have to believe that she told the truth about Jonell. Okay? So the fact that she said he can't stand that y'all uplift Jonell. Exactly. So if she told the truth about two, she's telling the truth about the third one. I do not believe that Briana lied on neither one of them. Even though we may have snuck a photo in there all together, right? That's one thing. But that does not discount that the other photos and the drag and all that bullshit is what he did, period. Okay? She said, I'm not sold on Jonell. I'm still support Briana. I'm not 100% sold on Jonell either. And I don't have no qualm in saying that. My support is for Briana. We support her union no matter who she's with. Whether she's with Jonell, whether even if she got back with fucking Big Lips, which we know she won't. But even if she did, we would still support her union. We supported his ugly ass when they were together. So we're going to support Jonell while they're together. Okay? Period. The only reason why I shared the fact that he was with not keeping up with the truth, God damn it, Country Wayne, is because I know them mofos over there about to be mad as hell. Okay? I do like the fact that he's not out here dragging her. He's taking his L like a grown-ass man, and he's working on himself. I do like that, right? But my support is for Briana. So let's just make sure we clarify that shit, okay? But I do support her union. Even if she broke up with Jonell, or they broke up and she got back with motherfucking whoever, or even if she was by herself, or if she got with a girl, I will support their union, because you have to support a person's happiness as well. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you got to support the person. I support the union. Just like I would support her co-parenting with Robert, even though I don't like him. But I would support their co-parenting. That's a difference. Okay? That is a difference. All right? Exactly. She said the difference is John and Deshaun is not trying to deny it and avoid accountability. Exactly. They're not teaming up and getting a whole group of people to go after her to invalidate her experience. Exactly. And I just want to say this before I sign off. You know what? Let me just say it like this. Anybody that's been abused, anybody, should be ashamed of themselves for telling this young lady that her story is not true. Okay? For telling her she didn't experience what she says she didn't experience. They should feel ashamed. They should feel away. Now, I know what I'm about to say. I know y'all not going to like this, but I'm going to say it anyway, because y'all know we support our sister, the internet sister, 10 toes down. Okay? But I'm going to say this because I heard something with my own ears. That Gigi girl that's going back and forth with our internet sister, she said something that I have to give her credit for. She was interviewing with Felicia, and Felicia asked her a question, and she said, No, I'm not gonna mention that. I'm not gonna say nothing about that. Right? And then Felicia gave her props as well and said, you know, I'm glad you said that you're not gonna say nothing about that, blah, blah, blah. She said, yeah, because what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna kick a person when they down. That is what Gigi said. Even though we know she's going back and forth with the internet, sister, I'm only supporting that one statement that she said, y'all. I'm not gonna kick a person when they down. I know Fishy had to feel like a complete motherfucking idiot at that time, at that moment. She had to feel like a complete idiot. You want to know why? Because when Gigi said, I'm not going to kick a person when they down, knowing that's exactly what Fishy is doing. She is kicking Briana while she's down. By talking about her experience that she went through and telling her is not true. Saying that shit did not happen. You did not go through that. She is trying to kick a person when they're down. Even though Gigi herself said out her mouth in front of Fishy, I'm not going to kick a person when they down. I'm not going to kick a person when they down. But what is she doing? She jumped on the bandwagon. I know she had to feel like shit. I know she had to feel like complete shit. Because I believe Gigi was talking directly to her. I do. I believe Gigi was low-key saying, yo, nasty, fishy, funky ass is up on this internet trying to tear a woman down just to fit in. Just so your belly-crawling ass can fit in. And then here come Big Nose this morning. Dragon Bree, why? Why Ashley Chats Dragon Bree? Because Ashley Chats don't get no views without Dragon Bree, without talking about Sean, without talking about me. Ashley actually said that she believed everything that Briana said. My right hand to Jesus, that girl said that. But now her big nose, weird looking ass, want to try to drag Bree and call Bree a liar and trying to pretend like she's a team Latruth again. All to fit in. What despicable pieces of shit are these women? Pieces of shit. She said, Denise said what? That too. She's not finna do that because somebody asked Fishy to get Denise to come on her panel. Denise said, get somebody else to do it. Exactly. Denise is not going to belly crawl and appease no motherfucking body else. She ain't gonna do that. What the fuck for? Why the fuck would she do that? Try to appease somebody else. Belly crawl over there. For likes, views, or whatever the fuck else. You can dislike a person and not like how they move. You can get into it with someone and not like how they move. There's been times where I didn't like the way Bree was handling herself. And I came out here and I said it. I didn't like it. And I spoke my opinion. But that don't mean I got to jump on no motherfucking belly crawling bandwagon. It was, Lupac came out here one time and said, oh, Amoira can make $10,000 if she just turned on Bree. I don't think she used those words, but she said, she just come out here and tell her story. First of all, like I said, I actually believe Bree. I believe 100% that her and Robert tussled. We seen them tussle on camera one time, and I believe because, and here's the thing, y'all. Robert admitted out of his own fucking fat lip mouth that he kicked Briana. He admitted himself. She kicked me and I kicked her back. Out of his own funky ass mouth that he kicked Briana. But they want to sit here and pretend that this dude is not capable of putting hands on somebody. They heard it themselves. Even Sweet Mouth tried to switch it up and lie, talk about something. He did not say that. And then, let me get that goddamn video. Let me get the video. Let me remind these hoes. Let me remind these hoes of what this man said. Let me remind these hoes. Let me remind these hoes right quick. Because, you know, how soon do we forget? Now I got to figure out what the hell I named the video. Hold on one second. He said out his own damn mouth. Give me a second. I'm going to get it. Listen.
Over. There was a part about kicking. Latruth did not admit to kicking Briana. Go back and listen to it. Latruth said, when have you ever kicked me and I've kicked you back?
I remember one time when you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. I remember one time when you kicked me and I kicked you back.
He said, when have you ever kicked me and then I kicked you back?
I remember one time when you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back.
Now, how did Sweet Mouth hear what the fuck came out her mouth? This is what the flying monkeys do, you guys. This is exactly what they do. They twist shit up and unhear what the fuck they heard, okay? I want y'all to hear this again, what she said he didn't say. Listen to this.
Speaking of the takeover, there was a part about kicking. Latruth did not admit to kicking Briana. Go back and listen to it. Latruth said, when have you ever kicked me and I've kicked you back?
I remember one time when you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. I remember one time when you kicked me and I kicked you back.
He said, when have you ever kicked me and then I kicked you back?
I remember one time when you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. I remember one time when you kicked me and I kicked you back.
So, no, that was a mistake. That should be edited out. As a matter of fact, let me do that. The lie about the kick came from Amoira and Briana. The audio was very confusing. So, shout out to the people that could hear and call that out. Just want to make that clear. I will be cutting that part out of the video.
Why are you running from me?
Because I'm scared. I'm gonna put your hands on me.
I remember one time when you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back.
The lies. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? That is what the flying monkeys do right there. They twist the words all up. This man clearly said, I remember when we was in Woodstock, when you kicked me and I kicked you back. And here she go. He never said that. He said, when have I ever kicked you and you kicked, and when have you ever kicked me and I kicked you back? What the fuck? She said, read my comment. He admitted to dragging her. He said, how far did I drag you? Exactly, he did. How far did I drag you? He admitted to dragging. He admitted to kicking. And these motherfuckers think that he didn't do the other shit. Are you fucking kidding me? So anyway, but yet, and then let's go to this one right quick, y'all. I'm going to get off. I got 2 hours and 54 minutes. Let's go one more right quick. One more right quick. Hold on. One more. Let's get to the one where the girl said that she saw with her own eyes him lunge at Briana. Why Fishy want to go over there and pretend like, all of a sudden now Briana lied about the abuse. Fishy is a piece of fucking wasteful ass shit. But it's all good. No one gives a fuck about her. Let her stay her fucking ass over there. She needs to be over there. Hold on. Give me a second. I know it has something to do with is this it?
I don't put my hands on women. I never would. I'm so much of a real man. Like, even hit me, I'm not gonna hit you back. I was living in Woodstock, Georgia. Woodstock, you kicked me and I kicked you back.
Oh, listen to this, y'all.
I don't put my hands on women. I never would. I'm so much of a real man. Like,
y'all need to share these videos that I be putting together. Seriously.
I don't put my hands on women. I never would. I'm so much of a real man. Like, even hit me, I'm not gonna hit you back. I was living in Woodstock, Georgia. Woodstock, you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. Even hit me, I'm not gonna hit you back. Woodstock, you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. Me as a man, I just can't put my hands on a woman. I can't do it. Even hit me, I'm not gonna hit you back. Woodstock, when you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. He should have had enough self-control to keep his hands to himself, even when he was bumping out with the mouth. Or if you slapped him, he should have had enough self-control to grab you. I'm so much of a real man, like, even hit me, I'm not gonna hit you back. Woodstock, when you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back. When you kicked me and I kicked you back.
All right, that's that one. But that's not the one I wanted to show you, though. That one just so happened to come up. But hold on, let me get to the one where he actually, where the young lady said that she witnessed him lunge at her, and then he tried to manipulate her by saying, you remember I let you come live with me when you and your daughter didn't have a place to stay? She like, okay, and you know Briana really didn't like you. Okay, and she lied to you. Wait a minute, where is it? Hold on. Let me ask you something though, and I just want just be straight up honest. You talk to Briana way, probably more than anybody, and we talk to Briana here and there, right? Let me ask you this: can you tell what type of person Briana is outside of social media?
Yeah.
What type of person she is? Is she like?
What type of person is she?
Yeah, like what type of soul does she have? Like, because you know how your brother now and Kevin went on there, I ain't even gonna say what he said, but tell in your opinion, what type of person is Briana when that camera goes off?
Brianna's a very big-hearted person. And a lot of people want to judge Brianna because how she might be soft-spoken and then she go to the rah voice. I mean, that's any human being. Mm-hmm. I mean, I could be on here talking to you just like this, but let me get pissed off, and I mean, you gonna get the raw me. I mean, that's just life.
But would you say, because Kevin went on that platform and said she's a monster, she's evil, she's spiteful. Do you see that in Briana?
Mm-mm.
At all? Mm-mm. Like, I don't get that part. Like,
just like the night Momo ended up spending the night with Robert that night. Briana, I mean, I'm outside smoking, and Briana come out there, eyes pushy crying. Can you call and check on Momo? I'm like, Briana, I know Momo all right, even though because Momo crying, I know she all right. I mean, because I don't see Robert doing no harm to Momo, in my opinion. But it's like Briana just, she's emotional because Momo was gone because she's used to them kids being there. Like, even with the kids going to the Sean now, Brianna very much being her feelings. They might have said that she didn't care when she dropped them off and she didn't give them hugs. I mean, even if she didn't hug them, I don't see what a big deal about that. I mean, they be with her every day.
Right.
I mean, okay, whoopee. That's no big deal. Even with the joke of, I'm not gonna miss you. I mean, okay, so what?
It's a joke. And it's okay to joke with your kids. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Don't your kids know she love them?
Just like I don't feel like Momo should be wearing EK like Briana wear. Momo's 3, she's growing every day. What's wrong with Walmart clothes?
Not a thing, because they gonna grow out of them real fast.
I mean, a lot of people make some of some of the stuff they say is the stupidest stuff. Just like
It's
I
true.
don't get how you want Brianna to move on, but now she's gonna move on. You want her to be miserable. I mean, like I told Brianna, the only thing I could see that's gonna make these people happy if you go to the highest top of the building and ask them what part do they want her to jump off the building at, cut her wrist or something. I mean, and it's sad.
Very
because
sad.
I just didn't think so many people can hate somebody where they just want them I mean, they like.
Now listen, you guys, this is Dawn. If y'all didn't know that, she knows those people hate Bree that much. She knows they hate Bree that much, and that's why she joined the team after Bree stopped the $400, because she knows that they hate Bree that much. You heard what she just said. She said, I believe the only thing that's going to make them happy if she go to the the tallest building and jump off. Okay, because she knows these people deep down hate Briana that much.
They want her to move on. Well, she bought this, she bought this. Well, I mean, even Rock done admitted to me that, all the trips that they used to go on, even when they were together, that she was paying for them. So,
boom, 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 chaka laka laka laka, boom, 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 chaka laka laka. Did y'all just hear that? Boom, 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 boom. Robert admitted, y'all. If y'all don't go take this motherfucking video, let me share it in the damn comments. If y'all don't go take this mother effing video, and if y'all don't go take this video, you know what? I'm not gonna share it in the comments. Let me do something before I share it in the comments, okay? Let me do something before I share it. I'm gonna keep playing it, but I gotta do something before I share this. I gotta change some things, cause she'll try to come get me now that they done learn how to motherfucking get people. But y'all heard that? What y'all hear her say? Boom, boom, boom. Robert even admitted to me. Let's go back a little bit, y'all. Robert admitted to me that every motherfucking trip that they went on, Bree paid for it, and every name brand outfit that she bought for them weak ass motherfuckers, bought for him, she paid for it.
I mean, even Rock done admitted to me that, all the trips that they used to go on, even when they were together, that she was paying for them. So it shouldn't matter if she was paying for them with Jamil. I mean, what do it matter? He admitted she paid for all of them when they were together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why does it matter what she do with her money?
Oh, Lord.
She worked for it. She's doing whatever she's doing for it. If she wants to take a bunch and ball it up and throw it in the trash can, I mean, it's her money. Just like when we was in Florida, we rode by the same bum every single day. And Brianna went handing her money every single day.
She's got the same bum.
I mean, he's the same one.
Yeah.
He's that exact same guy.
He was waiting for y'all.
Every day. I mean, every day we were there, he got money from Brianna. Don't ever try to roll up the window and Brianna put it right on down and hand it to him.
Brianna like, no, let me take care of him. I got him. On this trip, he mine.
Yeah, I mean, every day. I told her, I was like, since he probably going down the street getting his BMW after this, after he done got liquor on him day. And she's like, I don't care, it's just in me, I don't care. And I'm like, well, you do you.
What is, if you can answer this, what is Kevin's problem with Brianna?
I don't honestly know. I really don't know. Because, I mean, like he had said, a lot of times he agreed with Brianna over Robert. So I don't know.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like, why all of a sudden now she's an emotional terrorist. She's evil. She got him, she tried to get him killed. He's afraid of her. Even Kevin said, I'm afraid of her. Like, what in the world is he talking about?
I mean, I honestly, I don't know.
He doesn't even talk about Kevin at all. She
I
don't
mean,
think it's way she
you know, because I mean, like Brianna, even before all of this had happened, I mean, Brianna always talked good about Kevin because I mean, she's like Kevin said, when stuff popped off, they would, you know, include Kevin, and Kevin pretty much would be on Brianna's side. So I really don't know. I mean, and two, just to keep it a buck, I think Kevin is not really upset with me because of the Brianna Roberts situation. I believe he upset with me because of his own situation. Because when him and Jamie split, and I've always looked at Jamie as a sister, and when they had split and Kevin ended up going to Atlanta, and I guess he met Lacey. I had told Jamie, confided in her, and told her that I thought that she was a beautiful woman and that she deserved better. And Jamie let Kevin know, and Kevin said that being I was his sibling, that was wrong of me. So I think it's not even really dealing with Brianna and Robert. Kevin is holding that against me, I believe. And so I think he's looking at it, here go our sis again, going against the grain. And it's not going against them because I love him and I didn't deny it to him that I said it. I just feel like I should be able to voice my own opinion and that not mean that I don't love you because I don't agree with you.
Right, that's true. And that's actually a mature way of looking at things. You don't always have to agree. Like husband and wife don't always agree. That doesn't mean you don't love them.
Right.
You agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
And
just like I say, like with all that happened, I just felt like even though they both had parts in it, I don't feel like nobody should be able to tell me if I can deal with Brianna or not. I feel like because we now have our own relationship, and like I told Brianna, I don't like dealing with liars. So like I told her, long as we could keep it real with each other and, you know, keep it real. Because I feel like if we have true friendship, I should be able to be honest with you. And you might not like it, and you can tell me that, but you shouldn't get mad at me because we don't agree. I don't feel like I should have to be the yes person to have friendship or even dealing with my siblings. I don't feel like I have to always agree with you if I don't.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I don't know how this thing's gonna end. I mean, he was trying to back off, not say anything, just kind of let it die down because they try to blame Brianna for everything. And Kevin, he came on and he blamed her for getting his page demonetized. He blamed, and then what about this thing about this probation thing? You know anything about that?
I think that was dealing with maybe. I think Robert might have had like a joint on him or something.
When the police came out
Mm-hmm.
and he got probation over a joint. North Carolina don't play, do they?
I think this was in Georgia.
Oh, Georgia.
Yeah, I think this might have been like the time at their house, so he was on the road or something to that nature.
Okay.
It might have could have been more than a joint, but I think it was dealing with weed.
Oh, so why Kevin try to make it seem like Brianna called the police to say he had a gun and all this stuff to try to get, try to get. I stepped out for a minute, but are y'all still listening? Y'all hear this shit? Y'all hear this shit? I got some more I'm gonna start releasing since she want to do some throwbacks, baby. Let's throw back, motherfucker. Let's throw it all back. Let's go back, baby. Let's go back, baby. Let's go back, honey. Let's go back. Why did Kevin?
I don't know nothing about that. That's the only story I know Robert had told me that he was on probation for. And I'm just repeating what I was told. And I was told it was about weed. I don't know if he was driving or if he was at home and they had got into it and the police came. I really don't know the background of the story. I just know it was dealing with something with weed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. Okay.
Okay.
So now, does this even sound like manipulation? So even if she tried to come back and say, she said, check your text I sent you, Sweet Mind taken up for Bree. What? Sweet Mind taken up for Bree? I doubt that shit. Where is that?
You gotta keep in mind not everybody does this for
Oh.
reasons. A lot of people do it because they're.
Oh, Dada, love you. Oh, that's old. Okay, I got you. All right. You talking about, yeah, we'll do them throwbacks. We'll do all the throwbacks. Okay, we'll do them throwbacks. But let us, let me, she said, check your text. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me finish, y'all. Believe Briana was physically abused by Robert? Oh, this is what I wanted to say. So if she tried to come back and say that I manipulated her, y'all heard me say you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Okay? Listen to this. Okay.
Okay.
Do you believe? Hold on.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. Okay.
Okay.
Do you believe Briana was physically abused by Robert?
At times, yeah.
Is that just your belief?
Yeah, that's my belief. Yeah.
Have you ever talked to him?
I've never witnessed anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, of course, I'm in North Carolina and they're in Georgia, but I can't say that I would think Briana is lying.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever asked your brother?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
No.
Oh, he always said no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's always said that he hasn't hit Briana or anything.
Do you think he hit Sierra?
I mean, it could be possible. I wouldn't want to be sounding like I might just say one thing because I really don't care for her. So I don't want to sound like
I understand.
I mean, I don't know because Sarah got some little messy ways. So
Right.
I can't really say that she could be lying because I can't take that from her. I mean, because I wasn't in the home when it happened.
Right.
So
none of you bitches were.
she pretty much done told the same story every time. I can't
Sure did.
admit that.
But she's never came to y'all and told y'all this before Briana came out?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And before the tote incident, has Briana ever came to you and told you that Robert may have hit her before the tote incident?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, even with the tote situation.
Before the tote incident, y'all hear this shit? Do y'all hear this shit? Before the tote incident, she told this motherfucking alien looking bitch that her brother hit her before the tote incident.
I did a reenactment of that when we went to Robert's house.
And Robert?
Well, he did the reenactment with me.
Uh-huh.
When we went there. I mean, I didn't like it.
Oh, he did the reenactment. So do he really think that Brianna's finger was broken? Because, you know, I know he has tell her one thing, but then he come out here and tell his fans like she broke it when she laughed and that type of stuff.
I mean, maybe for the public, he might don't think he did, but I mean, from the reenactment of me being in the floor with the big tote coming over me, for one, I didn't like it because I felt claustrophobic, like I had no control. So if Briana is kicking and moving her hands, I could see where that's how her hand got hurt. Listen.
Who tried to trap somebody with a fucking toe?
I jumped up and got back on the couch. Yeah, I didn't like that.
Well, do you think that, and you probably heard me tell my answer to this, but do you think the tote thing is what is causing their divorce?
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
Mm-mm.
I honestly think that they actually could have got past this.
Oh, they definitely could have got past that. That was definitely
If he would have just took some type of accountability. I think that, in my opinion, I feel like
just to keep it a buck, and I just hope sis don't get mad at me because that's already done been said. So pretty much the thing of it is, my opinion, I think they will still be together till this day. But the thing of it is, Briana didn't follow play.
What do you mean?
That's meaning the divorce would have been over, but continue to still be in a relationship, but just not in the public eye.
Yep. I don't know why people don't want to believe it. She didn't follow the plan.
Well, I'm not gonna tell a lie. I was there when that story took place. Of one of the times when it took place, I was there.
But let me ask you something, Don. Would you have done that? Would you have, went along with that? Because I wouldn't have.
No, ma'am.
I'm actually, to be honest with you, I'm actually proud of Briana for not doing that, because if your husband loved you, why does he need to put on a front in front of his fans?
He said that, being married and him, all his followers being mainly women, they was shining from him because he was married, which don't make sense. Because Jay-Z married, and
y'all hear this shit, right? This is Dawn, baby. This is Dawn, honey. This is Dawn. She said Dawn off that man 2020. But this is Dawn saying the divorce, they would still be bumping coochies if Briana would have went along with the play, and that is, let's divorce in public and stay married behind the scenes, baby.
that really holds no weight. But I do know, I just feel like if Briana would have just decided to sit back and look miserable and, still be weeping, everybody would be happy. But just to be honest, me, myself, if somebody gave me a choice like that, I would move on as well. Because I'm not wanting to be nobody's down low.
Or peace, but just when you and don't nobody else know, you know what I'm saying? And just come by here and there, like that ain't what marriage is about. Like,
and then a lot of people want to judge Briana for moving on, but at the end of the day, can't nobody tell nobody when they could be over somebody, regardless if they were saying they were getting abused or not. Everybody moves different. Just like even with my son's daddy, he cheated and I was dumb and kept going back, and he might have hit me once, but I had crazy cousins. So. We need
to find Dawn's baby daddy and say he an abuser, right? Did not hear that? Dawn was abused by her baby daddy. Maybe we need to get that story out, because God damn it, why in the hell would he abuse Dawn? Like, come on, you guys, hello? He cheated and abused her. That's the same thing they want to say about Janelle, that he cheated and abused Bree, right? We need to get the story out that Dawn, baby daddy, abused her and cheated on her, baby. Y'all can take this clip and use it for reference, okay? This is a motherfucker right here, boy.
Always if they were saying they were getting abused or not, everybody moves different. Just like even with my son's daddy, he cheated And I was dumb and kept going back, and he might have hit me once, but I had crazy cousins, so he didn't beat on me like he did his other women.
What?
When we
So he's a beater. Oh, Lord Jesus. So the baby daddy is a beater. He didn't beat on me like he did his other women. So the baby daddy, Don's baby daddy, is a beater. She came to the internet and told everybody that he is a beater. Her baby father is a beater. You know, because, you know, they like to say that about Deshaun, and they broke up over 15 years ago. You know what I mean? But yet, they want to highlight Deshaun's bullshit. We need to highlight that Dawn's baby daddy is a fucking beater. He is an abuser. You see how this shit work? You see how this shit work? Do you see how this motherfucking shit works? Okay.
he broke up, and I mean, even when he cheated on me, I'm that type. I'm gonna get back like right with you. I've never really hung with a lot of chicks. I've hung around more guys. So game, you can't really run it on me. I give game myself.
Right.
But when it came to him, I was very hurt. But at the same time, I was so hurt, it still didn't make no difference. I got my get back.
Oh.
You know, he wanna play harder.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do you up one. You know?
So it's okay that Dawn can get a lick back, but Bree can't get no lick back. Bree is supposed to be a motherfucking perfect person. But Dawn got her lick back in peace. She ain't getting no smear campaign to come after her ass, but she got her lick back in peace. Do y'all see this shit? Do you see this motherfucking double standard ass shit? Do y'all see this?
Mad at me because I hurt him more getting back at him. So, you know, and after that,
you hurt more.
right. And after that, I chose to not even be in relationships. I just chose to do me because the trust. So, you know, you can't, you know, I can't, you know.
And that's what they want for Bree. They don't want Bree to be in a relationship. They just want her to be a hoe. When somebody say do me, that's just their little line of saying be a hoe, okay? So they don't want Briana to be in a relationship. They just want her to be a hoe. You know, when they say I just do me, I just did me, that means they just slung pussy around to everybody that wanted to accept it, okay?
Blame somebody how they do all because of what I did. Everybody's different. I mean, that's the whole point of the world being the world. We all can't be the same.
So is that why Robert feel like Briana betrayed him? He always talking about somebody betrayed him and
Well, I just feel like Robert was disappointed because I know he know Brianna loved him, and I just believe he thought that she would just decide to, you know, still be together, but you know, not otherwise. And I just felt like this was like pretty much 2 tears in a bucket. You know, saying let
Right.
me alone. And I just think it was a shocker to him and the world because, of course, you know, she loved him, and then Kevin played the video where he recorded her, and she was like, she wanted to get back with him. So I guess people like, well, you know, she dealing with an emotional roller coaster. She trying to
This is
Robert,
funny to me.
here comes Danielle. But at the end of the day, sometimes they say you gotta get up under another one to get over another one. So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. It is. Well, how do you like Janelle?
Danielle, cool.
Oh, let's hear about Janelle. Oh, Lord. Let's hear what she got to say about Janelle. Yeah, because they always want to say that I covered up for Janelle. But let's hear what this girl got to say about Janelle. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's doing too.
When he first met me, he was like, she gonna go giving the dress out and stuff. I was like, John, you must don't know me. And when he met me, he thought I was Toya.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, I before all of this stuff got really, really, really heated, I used to go in Robert's comments and I used to say, go get your wife. You need to get your wife, apologize, get your wife. And he didn't want to hear it. And he would say stuff like, if I wanted to get my wife, I would get my wife. And obviously I don't want her. That's why I'm not going to get her. Just slick stuff. And I thought that he was doing that to impress his fans. So, and this is when Briana was boo snot crying on the internet, and I just felt so awful for her. Like, she really wanted to mend her marriage, and he made her look like a fool, for crying and whatnot, and he started making tote jokes and stuff like that. And after he did that, I was just like, you know what? She need to move on, because he is definitely showing signs of, I don't want her. She want me, but
we gotta move on. I mean, and I apologize there, because at first I was like, well, sis, maybe you need to work it out, and then woman going like, sis, maybe you need to just let them go. And then I just apologize altogether, because at the end of the day, like I told her, you gotta do what's best for you. Because I don't really like when people be in your ear telling you need to go or you need to stay, because at the end of the day, you gotta be tired of somebody yourself, because if you don't, you're gonna end up right back with them anyway. And that's how most of the time it be. Like, I can't tell you my story or want you to live in my story. It's gotta be enough for you to move on.
Yeah, and you know what? I said when she went to, I think it was, she went to Punta Cana, but even that was Thanksgiving time frame. She came back. She was still kind of trying to, work it out. I don't know what he was telling her. Maybe, saying we're gonna work it out. We're not. We're going to. We're not. Whatever the case may be. But then when she went to California in January, that was a wrap.
Yeah,
that was a wrap, because she got a lot of attention. She was still grieving and still going through stuff or whatever, but you got this man that wants social media to think that he don't want you. You know what I mean? But then behind closed doors, he like, we gonna get ready together 5 or 6 years from now. Like, she was supposed to put her life on hold for a man because he want a rap career.
right. And also too, I know a lot of people probably gonna watch your live and end up coming for me. But what I can say, a lot of things that hurt my nerves is when people judge Briana for a lot of stuff that they've done or more.
What?
And
Wait a minute, what? What irks her nerves is what a lot of people judge Briana for what they have done or more. Lord, let the church say amen. Whoa, let the church say amen. Because we know a lot of them over there have went through abuse. And I know for one, a girl came to my house and told me she was getting abused. And yet she hollered, my man, baby. Just what she just said, I'm going to run it back. She said a lot of people are judging her for the very, very same shit that they are going through themselves. But they want to ruin her life, knowing that they dealing with the same motherfucking shit. Yeah. Oh my God. Let's hear it again. He want a rap career?
right. And also too, I know a lot of people probably gonna watch your live and end up coming for me. But what I can say, a lot of things that hurt my nerves is when people judge Briana for a lot of stuff that they've done or more. For example, don't get me wrong, and it's not just to throw shots at Toya because we're not speaking, but I know, like, a lot of times on her live, she don't agree with a lot of people attacking Brianna because she got with Jonelle within the time frame she got with Jonelle, and then having a man around your kids. Well, for one, I just feel like it's not fair play when you dog somebody for something you done or worse yourself. It doesn't make you look good, because if that's the case, you don't have a lot of different guys around your kids, and you don't have a lot of different men where your daughter done call you daddy. So I mean, like Momo sitting on Jonelle lap and all of that. I mean, you done dealt with that as well. So how do you knock somebody for something you've done as well?
Amen. And I don't know if you ever heard me go on Joppy for the first time when I went on Joppy, and that's exactly what I was saying. I was like, Briana is human. Briana is young. Allow her to make mistakes. We all make mistakes, and we're going to continue to make mistakes because we're human. There's no perfect person in this world. Not one. All right, that's the end of that video, y'all. That's only a little bit of the interview. I have more, but I'm not going to do it on this live because if they want to take it all the way back, baby, we'll take it all the way back, honey. She didn't say it way more than that. You hear me? You heard me? She said, why she flip-flop? Because that $400 ran out, baby. Yeah, that $400 gone, baby. You hear me? Because that $400. Because money talk and bullshit walk, okay? She missing that $400. So she said, I'm going to come online and I'm going to drag a bitch. I'm going to talk about a bitch. I'm going to say this about a bitch. All because she wants money. But then they get mad at me when I ask for my super chats. What my super chats at, y'all? Did I meet my goal? I don't know if I met my goal. Let me look. Did I did not meet my goal, but it's okay. It is perfectly fine. We're going to get it this afternoon. We'll get the rest of it this afternoon. How about that? So anyway, I'm about to sign off. I've been on for 3 hours and a whopping 31 minutes. I will come back later on this evening. All right. And we're going to break down some more of these throwbacks, baby. Now, I got to go back to these throwbacks and I got to change some things because, you know, they didn't find out how to strike a motherfucker. So I got to take their photos and shit down. Not all of them, just the ones that I know that they can strike me for. So let me do that. And yeah, we're gonna come on back. She said, don't me to answer that. Don't me to answer that. What that mean right there? Don't me to answer that. I don't know what that means. She said, I'm sure Dawn can get signed for a rap career before Robert. My girl can flow. Latruth is garbage. She said, Dawn is very upset over that $400 and is. But baby, I got video where she was lifting Bree up and putting Robert straight the fuck down. You hear me? And I'm also going to play that video back of old girl saying that she witnessed with her own ass eyes that Robert lunged at Briana with his hands around her neck, honey. We're going to break it all the way down. Since they want to go back, they want to do some throwbacks, we're going to do some motherfucking throwbacks, okay? We're going hard in the paint. Since they going to go hard in the paint, we're going to go hard in the motherfucking paint, period. Y'all with me? Let me know. Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? Now, of course, y'all already know your girl that this is not the only content I'm going to do because I'm still going to be on top of the Carmela case. So any new thing that come about the Carmela, y'all know I'm all over it. But since they want to go back down memory lane, we're gonna go down motherfucking memory lane, okay? We're going to go down memory lane, baby. We're going to bring up all Sweet Mind's old recordings where she said Robert was a motherfucking narcissist and liar, and that she believed he was an abuser before Lupac came along, okay? Honey, we're going to break it all the way down. Bring it all the way down. Bring it all the way down, okay? All right, y'all. So anyway, let me give a shout out to those that blessed this live stream. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Candid Eye. Thank you, I Am Glenn For Real. Let me give the ones that contribute to my goal first, and then I'll come back. Okay, so Glenn, thank you. Binky Bink, thank you. Woman of Purpose, thank you. Lavette, thank you. Okay, and now we have Deanne Cleveland. She said, keep exposing him and will. Thank you, Deanne. All right, here we go. Now we got Candid Eye. We got Patrice. Thank you. We got Lady J. Watch this. Thank you. We got Watch This Again. Thank you, baby. We got Tamara. We got a different, wait a minute, she said, here's what you call a fatal attraction, okay? A mother effing fatal attraction, a hurt puppy fatal attraction. Then we got a different perspective. She said, if he goes to jail, it would be a new storyline for him. He think that will be his comeback. Okay, thank you, Glenn, for the gift of the memberships. Appreciate that. Thank you, Kamel, for becoming a member. Thank you so very much. Black Pearl, thank you for the gifted memberships, knocking down the bush watchers, tree climbers. I can't even talk. Thank you, Sonia C. Appreciate you. Thank you, super fans. Appreciate you, baby girl. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Lynn, for being a member for 20 months. Thank you, Yolanda, for being a member for 20 months. Thank you, the original Miss Fee. Better get it right. The original Miss Fee for coming through and becoming a member. She is now a part of the green team, baby. Y'all better stop. She's now a part of Loud Talkers. That's what she is. She is a Loud Talker. Thank you so very much, baby. Appreciate you. And Boca Mosa, thank you. She said, stop recording when you pick her up, evil ass. Exactly, that part. But he ain't. He had a point to prove. But thank you so very much. Thank you, Tanya P, for being a member for 7 months. And thank you, the original Queen P, again for that love. And thank you, Tanya, Troy Parks. Appreciate you guys so very much for pouring into this live stream. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. I got some videos to go through. Okay. All right. So anyway, what you say? Let me read this one. She said, hell yeah, I'm all for it because they have totally WTF. They said and did what the fuck they said and did. Okay, that part. She said they about to clean them pages. Girl, they can't clean my page. They can't clean my page. She said, more download sweep my videos before she privated because you know, in that basement listening. She in that basement listening. Okay, well, some people already start sending them to me, dear. Some people that already start sending them to me. Okay. All right, I love y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video on your way out, and I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Bye now.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Jay!
She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen. Because they can't make $1 without